Roll up, line at the door so clear. Back of the room, all tears. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Yeah. Snap back low, ash on my sleeve. Whole crew lit, got tricks up the weave. Eyes half closed, still see it so clear. If you came for the quiet, wrong vibe in here. Posters on the wall, old heads nod. Young bucks wildin', phones on racket. I cracked one joke, whole row in tears. Said pass that, homie, bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up. Crowd so thick, can't see the stage, but I hear that roar. Feel the wave, lighter in the air, then 2, then 10. Some came strangers, leaving as friends. Jokes too real, truth too raw. Laugh so hard, tears might fall. I lean to the side, whisper in your ear. You ain't gotta hold back, bring that smoke over here. Smoke section, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who chill. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up. Hands up if you feel that vibe. Hands up, let the stress all slide. Hands up if you made it through the year. Hands up, bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up.
Welcome in, man. Welcome in.
Roll up.
Just a little bit of, just getting the show started. Just rolling up really a little bit, pulling up, getting ready. When I made the title, I really didn't have nothing in mind, right? But now that I'm looking at it and Zuffa handing out big time money to mid-level fighters. I mean, hey, Rick, just get your money, baby. But yeah, this $15 million card that Zuffa putting on. Well, no, I'm sorry. If I'm not mistaken, they're getting $15 million a piece for this fight. Yeah, that too. But yeah, let me I'm here. Give me a second, man. I'm gonna get a few things set and right, and then we'll be right up. But until then, the link gonna be up. Just give me a second.
Roll up. Line at the door so clear. Back of the room, all cheers. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Yeah, snap back low, ash on my sleeve. Whole crew lit, got tricks up the weave. Eyes half closed, still see it so clear. If you came for the quiet, wrong vibe in here. Posters on the wall, old heads nod. Young bucks wildin', phones on record. I crack one joke, whole row in tears. Said pass that, homie, bring that smoke over here. Whoa. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. Hey. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Crowd so thick, can't see the stage, but I hear that roar, feel the wave, lighter in the air than 2, then 10. Some came strangers, leaving as friends. Jokes too real, truth too raw. Laugh laugh so hard, tears might fall. I lean to the side, whisper in your ear, you ain't gotta hold back. Bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. Yeah. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Hands up if you feel that vibe. Hands up, hands up. Let the stress all slide. Hands up, hands up. If you made it through the year. Hands up, hands up. Bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. You got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here, yeah. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Roll up, line.
Bruce Gas, there you go. There you go. Oh, you got that? Oh, what am I got? I got over here. I got this super silver villain. You know what I'm saying? Like I just went and got it today. So bring that smoke over here, man. We're gonna smoke it up. Hey man, you can't never go bad with the runs, baby. See, I stay by the reservation, so I pretty much buy 3 or 4 different types, throw them all in one jar. I never know what I'm smoking. Like some gumbo, that Barry Bonds, some shit like that. Ohio. We just running it up, man. Really, this is open panel, free smoke. I really like this Zuffa shit is very intriguing. I was on Dame shit earlier today. That shit got niggas going crazy. What's good, Hallo? What's good, Hallo? Listen. To make a poke salad. Yeah, that's what I do, man. It seemed like everybody that Zuffa sat down with couldn't say no. And if only reason they did say no because they couldn't contractually get out of their goddamn contract. So it really seemed like, maybe I don't know. They kind of feel like PBC. When PBC first started out, they had the game by the balls. Really couldn't nobody do. Al, what's good? Al Money, always, baby. You know it, man. Bruce Gas in the building. You know what I'm saying? We just just chopping it up. But I ain't gonna lie, I was calling a scumbag, right? And mind you, I'm not the biggest Eddie Hearn fan, none of that shit. But I was definitely calling Conor Ben a scumbag. Right? Definitely was calling him a scumbag. But $15 million to fight Regis Prograis? Your first fight back down to 47? That's his first fight back? That's his first fight at 47? Come on, man. And Conor didn't look that good. I mean, Regis didn't look that good last time he fought. And I like Regis. A lot of people don't. I like Regis Prograis. $15 million for this, but hey, man, I ain't gonna knock nobody for getting their money. Get your money, man. This is prize fighting, and that money ain't gonna be there forever. But shit, what happened to that pay plan of niggas? That shit went right out the fucking window, huh? Paying fighters what they say they gonna give them. That shit went right out the window, huh? Y'all paying these motherfuckers a grip off the rip. Yeah, y'all paying these boys grips out the rip. So whatever. Is it my lady calling? Word. I know how that go, man. Man, we're gonna be here for a minute, man. Or I ain't even started sipping yet. Or we're gonna be here for a minute, man. Uh, so now, do y'all think that Zuffa is bringing these fighters in just to snatch them up to give them, you know, giving them big paydays real quick, and then boom, now y'all gotta do what we say. Now that y'all stuck, because they could be doing that. They could do that to them. Get them in there. That's why you like. But I'm gonna be hesitant and patient on it. I'm gonna see how they do. I ain't gonna jump to conclusions. A lot of people jump to conclusions. You know what I'm saying? Because if your favorite promotional company, yeah, we in here. If your favorite promotional company ain't doing what you think they should be doing, you probably ain't gonna hate. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I do want to go to Jihad's fight. When is it? On the 28th on Saturday, but I gotta work. And it's not like I could make it. It's that damn 45-minute drive I gotta take to go see him. Yeah. Hey Bruce, I like I see how he doing it. He doing like Walmart. Now when he just gonna make Target and Kmart go at it and see who actually stay. Hey, that's a fact, man. Like at least we getting these fights. You know, at the end of the day, these promoters, they they shitting on us. They shitting on us really bad. They shitting on us really bad, man. They fights that we wanted, we couldn't get. It was other side of the street shit. All that other side of the street shit is out the window now. There's somebody willing to just go in his pocket and pay for shit. All that, Bob, you was losing money, this, that, and the third. You lost Bud Crawford and lost your damn television deal for a solid year. You leased out fighters and shit like that. Now, I guess both you and ESPN gonna spin the block. Cause I'll be real with you. There was no need for me to be having ESPN like that. First of all, it came with a Hulu deal. So that right there was enough to be like, well, and then shit on Hulu wasn't good like that, no damn more like that to be true. Now they have enough to keep me there. We had Disney for the kids, but my son kept going to YouTube. So how the hell am I pay for some shit I can get for free? You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is pay the internet. He can just go to YouTube and watch the same shit all over again, what he want, and clips it anyway. So, but the only reason we had it was for the damn fights. Word. Rolling up, man. But I heard they were trying to snatch Bam Rodriguez. I don't know, guys that certain guys are loyal to Al, but I remember Ohio saying that Al gonna be setting guys up to cash out a little bit because he ain't gonna be sticking around too much longer. Can't save everybody. Man, I know how that go. Help with the groceries, and I did laundry today. I did motherfucking laundry today, boy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Bags and bags and bags. I did the whole house, even the dog stuff. But it do seem like Zuffa. Damn, I forgot to send this shit to 10-5. Let me do this shit while I'm doing that. It do seem like Zuffa's making that a big claim at this to get the money. Now I don't know if they're gonna be looking at Dana different because he's in charge of it, but he got that's a totally different budget. I I don't know. They spent, but they all spending the block because ESPN is in the business of making money, bro. Like they make money off of sports. So ain't no for y'all not to be in boxing. Like I don't know if it was like it was an attitude problem or something. There was somebody said something wrong about something, but yeah, fucking they spending the block back right now just for that. My daughter just keep touching my shit. I have it set up like I want. They just love to touch your shit. Yeah, I was just about to send you the link right there, man. If you want to pull up, man. We just shooting the shit, birthday talk, but this Zupa shit do sound this shit sound intriguing. This Zupa shit sound very, very, very fucking intriguing. I can't even lie. See, I'm not as mad as everybody else, like with the Zupa shit. I'm gonna see how the shit play out because it was this same talk when PBC pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, it's like the same shit. It's like the same shit. Ain't really much you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes putting in work to snatch up these fighters, and they snatching up big name fighters. Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel a certain type of way? Do y'all feel a certain type of way about how the Turk is moving, or do y'all feel like he moving how he need to move to get this shit to pop off right? That's that's what I'm saying. Like, is he moving like he's supposed to? They got every damn thing behind him. Ignore my family. Yeah, Hollow said he don't even care. Thinks I don't even care as long as we get the fight we want to see, and that's what it seems like we doing. Especially that seems like what he's doing. But so do you? I feel like he gonna be putting pressure on these other promoters to actually get these fights done now. Now you got to get these other fights done. Cause he swooped in and snatched the Ryan Barrios fight. He swooped in, snatched up two promotional companies fighters, and made the fight and made it his. Oh, where the fuck is my light? All right. So I feel like and then Eddie's upset. I don't know. Anybody heard from Bob like that? BBC. They still lingering around here. Um, he probably. Hey, listen. He definitely a boxing fan, and that's why when everybody was like he ruined Jared Anderson. No, he gave Jared Anderson a shot at being the next American heavyweight to step up and do something. He just did it at the wrong fucking time. Like that boy was not ready. Marky was good. Same old shit, man. Shooting the shit, man. Talking about this Zuffa shit. Pull up, nigga. You know how you love the Turk. He's piqued my interest with this damn $15 million fight, paying Conor and Regis that type of money. I mean, I could get it if he was paying 110 and 15. I mean, Conor has, kind of earned that damn shit, but yeah, we found that out the hard way, didn't we? I found out the hard way that Jared wasn't built like that. I see him now. He be going live on Instagram every now and then. But he definitely been a boxing fan for a long time because he wants like he said, he wants a black American heavyweight. He said there's nothing like having a black American heavyweight. That lets me know right there that he been on it like that. Oh wow, yeah, we in, man. The link up there. Talking about this Zuffa thing, he like Hollow said, it don't seem like anybody was able to say no. Like he Turk and Dana was making offers people just couldn't refuse. Well, I mean, they got a Paramount deal, but here's the thing though. Top Rank get that deal back. They get that budget back from ESPN. They gonna have to throw some more dollars out there, but I think they'll be good. See, their biggest problem is they got that old fashioned motto. Should have been new shit. Should have been new that. Word. He moved exactly how the Turk wanted him to move the entire time, from the 5-on-5s till now. What? Nah, they in talks with ESPN right now. What's in the private chat? I ain't blocked shit. I ain't blocked nothing. Go out and come back in real quick. What the fuck is this? Nah, I ain't blocked nothing. It's not letting me click. It says you got to connect. What's good? What's good, Yoda? No, man, this Zuffa shit is very interesting. These millions and millions is about to be thrown around, but everybody was crying about, hey man, they only gonna be paying this amount. Well, it seems now they only gonna be paying that amount to the lower level fighters, guys who really need fights. That's what it really seemed like. That's what I feel. But yeah, Marky, this is good that ESPN and Top Rank is even thinking about, circling the, because them circling the block is gonna make everybody gonna have to damn step up and damn take care of their fighters now. Ain't gonna be no dangling your fighter out there just hanging them around, because you can always pop up at Zuffa, get you a fight, and still stay with your promotional company. So they let you play like Koch over there. You get a distribution deal over here, but you can still go over there real quick. As long as you fulfill your obligation with us, you can run it. You can run it up wherever, but make sure that you fulfill your obligation with us first. Oh, I got you, Ohio.
I don't know what's going on.
What's good with you?
What's good, man?
I ain't shit. Just talking about, this is a big Zuffa deal, man.
I don't know how big it really is. I think, it's
man, with Regis getting 15 million in it.
Who said Regis was getting 15 million?
They putting up there like it's a $15 million fight between them. Let's Conor getting 12 and he getting 3.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I don't think it's if Conor being signed to fight for 15 million, that's for him.
So what you got to pay Regis then?
Probably go pay him 1 point something or 1.2. It ain't gonna be nothing really crazy, but he's coming up.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, yeah. No, but you got to understand. If I'm signing him to pay, I'm paying him 15 million, bro. We not signing. We gonna sign you to your own deal of what you gonna make. That's not the same thing, bro. That's not the same. You getting something out of the
Good
poppy
evening. Good evening.
What's
because it's
going on,
out
Mark?
there. What's good? What's good? But
Salutes
yeah,
to
we
Pop a Lot of Smoke. Salutes to my guy, Ohio Runs Boxing.
what's
His
good?
name
What's
is
good?
Marcus. My name is also Marcus. Salute to him. I just say this, man. The Turk coming to take over. He said we coming in and we crushing everything. Dana White, he just got a $7 billion deal. I think that's mainly for the UFC, but it's also for Zoo for the broadcast on Paramount Plus. The Turk is paying him $10 million an event in connection with Sailor and the Saudi General Entertainment Authority. I just don't think these boys could compete. And you know what I'm saying? We saw Eddie Hearn. Like Dana said, Eddie Hearn was Dana White dragged his nuts on Eddie Hearn. Did you hear him? He said he said Eddie Hearn was crying like a pussy. He said
Yeah,
that was his exact quote. And he's right. And Eddie Hearn was acting like his girlfriend or his wife just left him.
He
I
did,
did
nigga.
yeah.
I did
He was hurt. I
I did so
understood
much.
why Eddie
I
was.
did so much for him, and you expect so much loyalty. I stood by him through all this. Shut your bitch ass up. This is
Yeah, yeah.
business. Your
But
daddy, Barry Hearn, was putting slave contracts on niggas to make sure they couldn't leave. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Turkey done
Nah,
brought in the shark.
Hold on, wait, Margie. Why that man was fucked up? That man,
I
that man
know why he
was
was fucked up. I still don't care.
you was fucked up on your own. You did it, and then that man was still supplying your shit, still putting food in your kid's mouth.
That nigga Eddie Hearn said he loaned that man a couple $100,000 when he wasn't fighting. I probably
That's
feel
more than
burned
anybody
too.
else. That's
I'm gonna
more than
say,
anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I be
I,
That
at
nigga Eddie
55.
Hearn said he asked for a phone call and Conor Ben said no.
yeah, yeah. I think when I look at it from that perspective, because I touched on this deeper than a lot of people, because I looked at it from a different perspective. I felt like Eddie was protecting Connor from Boots the whole time too. I kept telling people Connor is not going back to 147. Y'all can't name me one fighter who left the weight class 4 years ago and then talking about coming back to that weight class he left 4 years ago. You can't find one fighter in history who has done that. So he was bouncing around 154, jumped up to 160, and then came to Shakur fight and Devin fight, trying to act like he was gonna fight them. When I told people he was never going to do that, the motherfucker can't make 147. Don't care if he's a mandatory in the WBC. So this catch weight for 150 proved my point, and it goes to show you Eddie was looking out for him, protecting him. He went where the bag was at. You notice they do this every time we got a new promotional company comes. They come out throwing the fucking bags. But here's the problem I have with it. When you come throwing the bags, most of these guys are just gonna want the big paydays and not wanting to fight each other. They want the easier routes. Who's going to turn down 15 million to fight a Regis program?
Nobody. I took that deal.
Yeah, so you got to look at it. So they all start off like this. The zone started off the same way. Did y'all forget about Prime? Remember how we was praising Terrence Crawford fighting David Anastasian or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
10 million and all. Oh, Prime coming on strong, bro. Once you start looking at the
Man,
funds
I
and
knew that
realize
prime shit was some bullshit.
once you can't match it up consistently and the numbers start dropping, the money is gonna be gone. Sometimes you use it as a strategy to try to lure a lot of fighters in. Rock Nation tries to do this. They almost got Broner for 50 million. You know what I mean? They had Ward. I look at all of them the same, bro. I see the play. I think Zupa is gonna come in. Zufa, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing their name right. They're gonna come in throwing the bag, throwing a lot of money. But I felt like Conor Benn took the bag, but he also he didn't want to. He ran away from smoke too, bro. He ran
The
away from
difference
smoke.
between Zuffa and them niggas is their capital was temporary. The zone only had so much money.
Stop. How you let this
Al Haymon
fascist
and them
on?
niggas
How you let that
only had so
fascist
much
on? I
money.
Think
hear a
about it.
fascist talking.
Man,
You're
go straight to hell,
fascist.
Tony boy. Go straight to
You're
hell, midget.
fascist.
How about that?
You're
How about
fascist.
that,
You're
boy?
Cuban
Boy,
fascist.
midget. I ain't a fascist. You a fascist. How about that,
Yeah.
boy? As I was just saying,
Yeah,
these
niggas
boys,
straight.
the Turks' money ain't never running out. He's attached to a $65 billion government budget, and he's just gonna keep paying Dana White $10 million a fight,
I,
or excuse me, per an event. On top of the fact, Dana White and TKO, they got their own sack. Like, I just don't see this failing. I think it's
I
too
see
big
Turkey.
to fail.
I don't know, man. I really don't know because Turkey got his little budgets too. He offered Teofimo $11 million. If Teo wanted more money to turn to fight Devin, he would have raised the price up if he really wanted that fight. He gave him a cap, bro. If they just throwing a bag out like you said, they would just
You
okay. You want
remember
to fight
when
Devin?
Turkey spent $400 million in a weekend, Ohio, on Canelo and Skull, and
Hold
then
on.
that Big Apple shit?
Why he didn't give Tio more money if that's all Tio was asking for to fight Devin? 11 million wasn't enough. That's
Because he
all
was talking shit about Muslims.
But
So what's
okay,
Shakur? So what's Shakur? He still
come
paying
on,
him.
come on. Now I think
But
you
didn't he
giving
pay him to fight
excuses.
Shakur? Wasn't it like a $25 or $30 million purse for them total?
That shit was like between what I heard. I know T.O. got double digits, and between Shakur, between 8 and 10.
But I
Tio
mean,
could,
he got
That's
his
what I heard.
he
That's
got
what
his
I heard.
7 figures. Yeah, he got. I mean, his 8 figures. Ohio.
That's what I heard.
How you doing, Tony? What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts
I
on the
mean,
situation with the Turks?
you don't believe in anybody making money. You believe in redistributing the wealth because you're a fascist.
No, I'm a democratic socialist. I'm a New Deal Democrat.
Exactly. Socialist, fascist, it's all synonymous.
Damn. Bars.
Well,
You know,
midget.
he want to tax Turkey for all his money so it go to his pockets. That's all it is.
Nah, so it could go to, kids, making sure they got food, making sure old people can get good health insurance.
Marky, answer me a question.
Sure.
Why is it that all socialist countries the kids don't have food? They broke.
Because those countries, I don't support complete socialism. I come support
Anyway,
capitalism.
back to boxing.
No, I don't think you should put price controls on every fucking thing. I don't agree with that. I'm just talking about the key essential shit like healthcare, food, education. I think all that should be free.
Anyways,
go ahead, back to box. I asked you boxing questions. Go ahead.
What was the question? I don't even know what y'all was talking about. I just know you're a fascist.
We're talking about Zuffa. We're talking about the Turk.
Well, you should love Zuffa. Zuffa is, socialism, fascism. You got Dana White that don't pay nobody, controls all the money, keeps it for himself. So I hope it fails. I hope it's DOA.
Damn.
Man, fuck Dana.
Zuffa
I don't want him in
capitalism.
boxing.
Damn.
All Dana gonna do is get people who are broke, who ain't got nothing when they're young. They gonna sign their life away with a contract and never make money like the UFC fighters. You got world championship UFC fighters making less than prospects. That's crazy.
I can't.
That's crazy.
On that. That's right.
You gotta be some type of stupid if you're in boxing and you sign with him.
I think they're vulnerable.
That's because they don't have the nuts to unionize. They don't have the nuts to stand up against the bourgeois.
There's no union. There's no union in boxing either. And them boxers still said, "Man, I'm not taking that shit."
But think about that shit. Probably there's maybe 50 boxers in the world that make 6 figures a year.
Bro, it's
if we're being really honest.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Because I just seen an interview that Jahad Tucker did, and the reason he didn't take a fight, he was talking about they had to put some more bread on it. They were gonna make it 6 figures for him on that one. So it's money there. They just dictating what they give you. Like I got to get a knockout to get my bonus, and that's still less than what you owe me, bro. That's real, bro. Like Dana White been fucking up a lot of shit, like for a long time, and it's the shit is out on him. So
we can't act like we don't see it coming if boxing takes a hit the way that UFC did in a way, but it's pros and cons in it. I'm gonna look at it from this point of view. I think there are certain other boxers that need opportunities. They don't get signed to big promotional companies that I think they should be signed to. They get looked over. So you got Dana who can easily snake his way in and grab some of these fighters who I actually think are good. That's not getting the recognition that I think they deserve or getting signed, and he's giving them some type of exposure. Now, I don't know how those contracts is gonna look once they sign it over, and what's gonna be like. Can they break away if they don't like what he's doing for them? You know, when it comes to trying to build them up to this Zupa champion or Zupa whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, do they become superstars? Can they become superstars now? Can they get out of those contracts? I mean, it's a lot of unanswered questions, bro. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really, really interesting, bro.
Well, if them niggas don't take the chance to unionize now, they're gonna become like the UFC fighters waiting on that antitrust lawsuit to get settled and change their business.
now you
When they could just go ahead, unify, and do that shit by themselves.
all of these
But
promotion
if
companies
they want to take the long route, like the UFC fighters, I mean, that's their prerogative. This shit is happening. It's gonna happen.
Go out of business. All these promotional companies will not go out of business, bro. They're gonna be there. So
top, especially Top Rank, they know how to budget. They know how to. They've been doing it too long. Top Rank is one of the. They should be number one when it comes to how to build fighters and manage their money. Oh yeah, Top Rank for sure is number one when it comes to that. They know how to market. They know how to manage their money, and that's why they got longevity because they know how to do it. Now, sometimes I think they should pay fighters a little bit more than what they're giving them. But look how long they've been on. Look how long they survived, bro. So they know a little bit more than me.
So, but I do think that the next time they spin the block on this shit, they're not gonna be able to take 50 million and keep it to themselves and then pay do the whole year with the other 50 million that they be getting. No, they're gonna have to spend. You're gonna have to pay. This next go around, you're gonna have to pay. Because fighters now know a lot more, you have to pay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but it's gonna come to the product, them being building. Can the fighters build without the promoter companies? I mean, can they? I mean, that's gonna be a real big challenge on some of them too, man. It's gonna be challenging.
I can hear you, Boom. I can hear you.
Yo, happy birthday to a real motherfucking nigga, man. I'm talking about a real one, man.
Cool, man. Appreciate that.
Basketball, he know football, and he damn for sure know them blunts. You hear me? Shout out session. Happy birthday to him, man. One love, man. I hope you enjoying it.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to that fellow.
I'm here, man. We right here.
What's up, Ohio? What's up, Tony? What's good?
Hey, Trey, when's Goon go live? Like, I've told this dude to email me a million. I got this damn T-shirt of your uncle's for forever, and I've been waiting for him to go live, but he's never emailed me.
Word, I'm gonna hit him up.
Yeah, let him know I've been at his T-shirt for like months.
No, you solid.
You said what?
I said no, you solid for that. You solid.
Yeah. I bought it way back, but I ain't caught him live, so I've just been holding it down for forever.
Man, them niggas.
Yeah, Smoke. What I got to do is, I had this bet with Goon that if Canelo won, he had to buy a Mexican flag and hold it behind him his whole live stream. But if I lost the bet, I got to buy the TC T-shirt and wear it his whole stream. And I lost, of course, because he schooled Canelo. It wasn't even close.
Nah, you honor that you honor that bet.
You're an honorable guy, Tony.
Yeah, you honor that bet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've honored. No, I haven't honored it yet. I bought the T-shirt, but I ain't done the live with him. Like, I've paid everybody their debts but him.
Like, now, who fault is that? You can't. If the motherfucker ain't there to receive it, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go.
Like I got you, but like nigga, after a while, like it's about to be a default on this shit, nigga.
No, I think he goes live early, and I don't get on till super late because of work lately.
Man, Gooch ain't been on, and it's been a minute.
Not Gooch, Goon.
Oh, Goon. Oh man, I don't know. It's been a lot, but boom. Let me ask you about this Zuffa shit. How you feel about this Zuffa shit? Yo, he on mute.
Boy, y'all, I'll catch y'all in a little bit. I'll listen from the sideline.
All right. So
Close to Tony review.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Because I want y'all to
hold on, Smoke. You're fucking fascists. No, I'm out.
All right, now y'all cook on this. I want y'all to cook on this because my shit gonna clip back in real quick. Devin Haney. Just point blank period, Devin Haney.
Mr. Perfect.
Speak on it.
I've heard that it could be Richardson Hitchens next. I've heard that from Bill, he might move up to 54. I don't foresee that. Or it could be what I think is probably the biggest fight in boxing, the Ryan Garcia rematch. I want to see all of those. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people talk about, is Floyd versus Manny a bigger fight? I think it's Haney versus Garcia, if I'm just being honest. Like, I think the first fight, like, both of them have a lot of cachet. Both of them are well-known I ain't gonna say household names. They not the fucking Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard. They not that yet, but at the same time, they big like in the media, like in social media with the streamers and all those A-list celebs. So, on top of the fact, like the whole build up for the first fight was insane, and then the fight lived up to expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great fight. You know, so I hope to see the second fight. I think a lot of people will tune in for it.
I think that is a good fight. I just think De La Hoya might play spoil right now and tell him, hey, let's just build you up with this belt and take some other fights where he's going to try to make Ryan Garcia look good. I don't know if they go into that fight right away. They should, though. To be honest, I don't trust De La Hoya.
Do you think they do the Rolly rematch and try to unify with him first?
Hell no. I think they'd take a locker. I think they'd take the locker before Rolly.
Hey,
Lewis, you know, was it Lock Clocker? Did I say I call him Lock?
He got to fight. Yeah, he got a
mandatory. He got hurt. Apparently, he got hurt, so he's off the board for a minute. He tore a ligament in his hand.
Well, there you go. So I don't know. I think they're gonna give Ryan some type of hometown fight. That's what De La Hoya is gonna do, because De La Hoya is back in control. Ryan will fight anybody. That's what I like about Ryan. He'll take the risk. He'll take the fights. It was never. De La Hoya was never okay with him fighting Devin. He was never okay with him fighting Tank. It was Ryan saying, I want this fight. I'm going to make these fights. So I think now, after that Rolly situation, you know, Oscar can try to maneuver him and try to make him more commercial, you know, make him more bigger, I guess, or give him a fan-friendly type of hometown fight where he looks good. So I don't know who it will be, but it will be interesting to see if they're going to take that route and then probably go into that Devin. We don't know, but I don't think that De La Hoya is trying to rush Ryan back into a motherfucking Devin fight.
Hey,
it's gonna be big though. Regardless, that is definitely a big money fight.
Hey, I'll put it to y'all like this. Hey, shout out to Ohio Run Boxing. Shout out to Marky. Hey, but I'll put it to y'all like this, man. Zuffa Boxing at Conor Ben Regis Prograis. I mean, hey, it's another fight. Let's go, Ben. Let's go, Prograis. Really, I don't know what to think of that fight. You know, I don't know how to feel about Zuffa Boxing. I know, no, you laughing, but I don't mean that in no type of disrespectful way or nothing like that.
Nah, it's just like it's just like, you know, the when niggas be joking, like when the buffer and the load and shit, it's like, man, that fight, like, where did that fight come from?
Yeah, and then like to put 15 million on top of it is kind of like wild. And another thing, Floyd, Manny, man, I respect y'all. Y'all legendary. Y'all be doing your thing. But no, brother, keep them gloves put up. You 49, Manny, you're 47. Y'all time when it was, Floyd, you 50, I commend you, I respect you, you're the greatest of all time. But you know, it comes that time in life where you can't box forever, my brother. So yeah, you the greatest. Yeah, you and Manny, y'all some goats, but we don't want to see that shit. Like that shit crazy, man.
I ain't gonna front on you now, but on one note, one of them niggas, maybe two of them niggas, but I know one of them niggas definitely need that damn check because he got a whole country behind him. And number two, just the casual buzz I heard, like them niggas fighting. This is why I say look at it on a whole nother spectrum. Them niggas fighting will bring the older casual niggas back to boxing, bro, because a lot of niggas left.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas left around like that Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, that different side of the street shit. It was already almost gone like before Floyd, but then when that side of the street shit started happening, it was a rap after then, bro. That other side of the street, it became a rap. Word. So
Good, man. Happy birthday, man.
Good looking, bro.
I thought I heard something about the Road Rush boxing. Let me get to my car right quick because I know somebody said something about the Road Rush boxing.
Something about Rolly Romero.
Yeah, man. They don't want to give him his shine, man. Everybody shook calling damn Debo. We know who the real Debo is.
Is Rolly? Is Rolly?
Yeah, it got to be.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Until somebody dog walk him again, I think Rolly is only on the upside, and I know who he training with, man. I know who he training with.
Hey, if he stick to, this Rolly and stay focused and listen the whole fight, he gonna be a problem.
Rolly went back home to his to his first trainer, right? And now that he got motherfucking he got the young bull over there with him just about every time.
Think about it too. Remember, before all that, Rolly used to always his stuff get recorded and he be in there wilding and just doing stupid shit. Just like, Rolling I got knocked out or something. Rolling I got into a fight, just didn't want to stop. There's something crazy going on. You don't even see these tapes no more.
No.
You don't see no mixtape with Rolling.
Nope.
They wonder what he doing. I mean, what I think about the super shit is it is what it is. They saying it's a G League, but obviously it's looking like, NFL Europe. Something alternative. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, they ain't treating you right. Right now they trying to woo all the fighters that in their feelings. Let me holler at you. Shit, for real? He said that. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I'm gonna throw you the 15. What you think about that? Oh man, that'd be great, man. I'm messed up right now too.
I mean, he should be good. He just got that money off the Chris Eubank Jr. fight.
Well, sometimes, sometimes making that money make you feel like you supposed to be making that money.
True that.
Now, this ain't doing nothing but if he do come out, just say he changed his game and he start looking like a better fighter, he gonna think he deserve that amount of money for his next fight. if anybody call his name. So you know.
And it's a catch weight.
Well, we do that. You'll want to jump all the way back down and look bad anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I heard on TikTok, Dale put him and Ryan too on his Instagram or something.
Oh, Conor Ben?
No, Ryan and Dale. Dale put that on it. He said, "No PEDs. Let's run it back," or some shit. That's what I heard.
I mean,
with a picture of him.
I mean, I think I seen that shit. That shit sound. That's all. I mean, listen, bro. Is get this shit done. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That should be next, but
man, you definitely with the Turk. The Turk stole this fight from PBC and Golden Boy.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and hit the elephant in the room real quick though. They act like Shakur get beat by what's the old boy name that got into it with Gary Antoine. Now they act like he can beat all the champions, but he couldn't beat Gary Antoine, but he can beat all the champions. I don't get it.
It's a name to throw around as Shakur.
Yeah, but everybody like, we know Gary said in his opinion he can beat all the champions, but he couldn't beat your brother.
Well, your boy playing mind fuck games right now, and he laughing at people they don't like it.
What going on, Bo?
What's going on with you, Bo?
Hey, what's up, fellas, man? Happy birthday, man.
Good looking, man.
Sure, I just want to piggy off the Shakur thing, man. Look, Shakur's the real boogeyman. And I'm gonna tell you why. Anytime you hear other boxers talk about, I want to save him for last, then you know he's a real boogeyman because they know for a fact they don't want to lose to him. It's not about the man whether he has power or not. It's the fact that he's just gonna embarrass dudes. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bo, don't get me hype at work, man. Don't get me hyped up in this motherfucker. I go in here hollering, get the arguing with my homeboy. God, shit. He be talking shit. He had like school just garbage, trash. I say, man, I don't want double S or double R, man. Quit playing, man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Here's the thing with that one, because I'll tell you this about Shakur. Stop saying you a little guy, and then when you get it from a motherfucker that's 2 weight classes or a weight class ahead of you, at least 7 pounds, talking about some you not that big. Stop asking for catch weights.
I think the catch weight is just to mess with people, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really don't like is that catch weight joint. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if Ryan actually goes down to 40 to fight you and makes 40, even if he lose, he win.
He not gonna go down to 40 though.
That's what he said. They already had the little place you can find it when you look at it.
Yeah, but I just think like everybody doing a lot of grabbing each other. Like it's good for boxing. We keeping a lot of news in boxing, but we like, what fight we gonna get? Like, come on, quit playing. Turk, where you at? Where the ring at? When we ain't getting no kind of traction. It's just like shit. We playing a video game right now, trying to figure out who the next opponent gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, y'all playing, man. It's too much money out here to be made, man. I understand Shakur just won. He wanted to do a little victory lap. You know what I mean? You know, touch the streets a little bit.
So who does he fight, Bills? Who the fuck does he fight? Let's cut the bullshit real fast with this. Who does he fight? Who does he fight?
The motherfucker brother who said the other dude can beat him, Gary Antoine. Oh, you think old boy that fought your bro can beat me? I want to fight your bro.
Okay, so
that's a belt.
Unification, cool. Like at least you said that in the same division.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no need moving around because all these moving pieces, these dudes now move to different divisions saying, "Oh, I want to fight you." Shit, that's the biggest fight in boxing. But you a weight class down, or you a weight class up. Man, come on, quit playing, man. If you were gonna fight this dude, you would have lined it up to fight this dude.
So you don't
I would have went to 147, or I would have stayed at 140.
So you don't fight
So
those.
it won't be no excuse. It won't be no excuse. Oh, I was drained. Oh, motherfucker blew up to 190 when I fought him. You know what I'm saying? It won't be no excuse. Motherfucker, if they gonna line you up, they gonna line you up. Just like he lined Tio up. Oh, I come to 140. Say less.
So do y'all think that Richard Hitchison is gonna stay at 40, or he going up?
But he about to drop that belt.
So then you fight Oscar Duarte for that damn vacant belt?
Who? Shakur? Nah. Let somebody else fight him.
Why don't fight Duarte for that vacant belt? You get 2 belts.
Yeah, you could do that, but then they're gonna be looking at him like, oh, he just taking easy fights, trying to rake up belts.
Special permission. He don't need special permission, man, because he already a champion. I don't think once you become a champion, I don't think they rank you in any other sanctioning bodies.
I mean, what you got? Gary Antoine and who else? If Hitchison dropped the belt, who else? Who?
Dalton Smith.
Well, there you go. There you go. You lined it up with GA, and tell that brother make sure he tell him the right thing. Like, I hear you using my name on the internet like this dude will beat me in because he almost beat your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that dude Antoine, man, he I was saying he was gonna be the next Sean Porter, man, but he kind of a little bit more. He smothered his punches too goddamn much, man.
Yeah, he do.
Like, that should be looking ugly, bro. I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, all you gotta do is create some space and get off on dudes, but I don't know what's up with him.
He got it, but it's just like in the heat of the moment when he get distracted or like he just almost deaf. But you get in there with Shakur, goddamn, you gonna.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is with every Russell, man. And then I blame it on Mr. Gary Russell. The inactivity.
Yeah, that and
that's what it is. Like he's like when Gary had the belt and the brothers kept getting fights. You kept seeing them. And then they got tired of Gary talking that shit. And especially when the father died, after that, the inactivity got crazy for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Man, they playing musical chairs right now with who gonna fight who. Now they're saying Conor being gonna fight Regis, and now it's like a whole bunch of boxing news. But like, I mean, when is the David Benavidez fight?
He got a fight coming up.
But when though?
Cinco.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, okay.
Benavidez. Cinco de Benavidez. That's what the fuck we calling it now. It was Cinco de Mayo forever. And then he gave it back to Canelo, Cinco de Nelo. And now David pulling up like Cinco Benavidez. That's what the fuck happened.
Yo, you
know CJ.
Hold on. What's up, man? First and foremost, happy birthday to the homie. What is it? Big 4-3? You a couple years ahead of me, right? 4-4? 4-5. Okay. Yeah. Salute, man. That's what's up. But so you saying Benavidez taking over Cinco de Mayo? Takeover, the break's over.
Benavidez.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, that's a strong move, right? Because that's been Canelo's day. So he indirectly is getting at him, right? Hitting him up like Tupac.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
Let's go.
Man, yo, the crazy part about it, not only did Canelo duff him, he taking over Cinco de Mayo.
Hey, bro,
Exactly. So he's really putting his foot down on it.
Yeah. Cinco de Benavides. Make sure you know that. It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap.
See, Pop got the tank top on. I see you staying in shape. Yeah, looking good for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't just been.
Let's go.
I ain't no sloppy ass. Yeah, we is not the older niggas. No.
No.
Hey, let me hey, the Wilder fight what this weekend? Next weekend.
I think the Wilder fight next
this weekend. It can't be this weekend.
No, it can't be this weekend. They put it on this weekend would be stupid.
Oh, you talking about Wilder?
Yeah.
Talking Wilder and Chisora. Okay, I don't even know.
He getting stopped. He's getting stopped.
Nah, that shit ain't even.
Somebody's gonna get stopped.
It's not even in March.
Man, Wilder
not even in March. Okay.
Wilder coming back, man.
Wilder getting stopped.
Now that's your April 4th, man. That's your April the 4th, bro.
Damn.
Oh, the day before my birthday. So I got a birthday coming up too. So okay, that's good.
Wilder getting stopped, man.
I'm saying somebody is going down like flames. It's gonna be like Pearl Harbor.
I just want to see Golden come online and shit and talk shit, man.
Golden, I ain't seen him in a minute. Shout out Gold. Yeah, man, I've been off the panel. You know, I've just been taking care of real shit. I miss y'all though. It's good to tap in.
You know what? I ain't even gonna ask what you've been doing, Nick. I definitely been seeing like you ain't even been co-hosting on. You know, I'm like
exactly. I ain't even been on Marcos, so you know it ain't nothing personal. I just been taking care of business, so that's all it is.
Hey, man,
real life,
up, man. Niggas buying for your job and shit.
Oh yeah, I seen Mo with the co-hosting gig. Hey, shout out to him. I ain't getting paid for this shit. Shout out to him.
He's vying for the co-host job and shit. Like they want to be like, man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm glad to give me them props first and foremost, but yeah, I had to. You know, stuff gets real. I'll tap in with you later. You know, I'm an open book, so I just had to take care of some things before I moved on. Got back to this online thing, so it's all good. Everything good.
Yeah. So, okay, so CJ, how you feel about this Zuffa shit? I'm gonna go back and ask you this. How you feel about this?
I'll be back. All
right, man.
All right, champ. So I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You want to specify? I know that Usyk signed over there, which is huge, right? I know he only got so many fights left, but as far as notoriety, that's a big time move for them. You know, they got Opataya. Who else just this past weekend signed to him? A couple other notable names. Go ahead.
Listen, allegedly, Conor Benn just signed 2 weeks ago, and a week later they talking about goddamn him and Regis. He only said it. They said it's only a one fight deal. They said it that the fight worth $15 million. How much is
It got to be in England. It got to be in Wembley, given that amount. But okay,
man,
that's cool.
Yo, they be talking about Conor Benn, right? That's a no-brainer. You signed the deal, right? But yo, a lot of these people be talking about him like he a runaway slave, man.
What the fuck? Like, how you mean?
Because they shaming him. Oh, you betrayed Eddie, man. We did. I'm like, man, regardless, whatever you did, whatever they did for you, man, it's business at the end of the day, man. And to be honest, for them to be sweating Conor Benn, this dude, Conor Benn, did absolutely nothing in boxing, and they sweating him like this motherfucker is a franchise.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. It's just a difference in how the UK fighters are perceived versus American fighters. Like American fighters, you got to be damn near perfect. A UK fighter could get whooped. You know, he got the name behind him, have 2 or 3 losses, and still be highly regarded. So just a difference in the fan bases, I think. Absolutely. But yo, if you could get, I'll land with this. I'll put a bow on it with this. If you can get the bread, you're worth whatever you demand. You know, whatever someone's willing to pay you. Just like in the real world, just like when I go for a job, I'm worth whatever I can negotiate. So I'm not mad at him. But the UK, the fans are more loyal, man. The game is the game. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, this dude did absolutely nothing in boxing. And don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of UK fighters they don't really give 2 cents about. You know what I'm saying? They better than us as far as supporting fans, but they got fighters they don't really care too much about. But they talking, they mad at Conor like he actually did something in boxing. He didn't do nothing.
I'm about to use what you
just went 1-1.
I'm gonna use what you just said right there, right? You said he ain't done nothing in boxing, right? and Eddie Hearn still got him paid crazy. You understand? Especially the last few fights.
No, I get it.
I get it.
Like, but what I'm saying is
like
this.
He got this man literally probably 20 mil in his last 2 fights. And it was your fault that it took so long to get this shit. The nigga loaned you bread while you was fucked up. Now this one I get, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for Eddie, but like this one I get. But you could at least told Eddie, because at least Devin had the, like how Marky was saying earlier, Devin had the balls to say, Eddie, they're not gonna let you in on this deal. I gotta go over here to get undisputed, and then we can come back and do business later.
Yeah, but that was for a belt. That was for a belt though, right? But what I'm getting at is that somebody could say, yo, Eddie, you ain't cared 2 shit about fucking Apataya. You ain't cared nothing about keeping his ass. You just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that dude is way more accomplished than Conor Ben.
Well, bro, it seemed to be that damn near everybody, right, that sat down with them, they made an offer they couldn't refuse. Go back in. Everybody damn near made it. Everybody couldn't refuse. So, I mean, when you got some, you got some bread to play with. How many fights I got to fight? 1 or 2. How much you gonna pay me? Man, we gonna pay $12 million for each fight. Cool. I need to have these fights inside of this year, and don't stretch them out 6 months. I ain't doing that shit. I need them quick as possible. Word up. Oh, you can go do another fight with somebody else too, right? And you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you come back. Word, cool. All right, bet.
Hey, I'll be right back. I go pick up this Indian food real quick.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So it's these dudes they making it all up like they the new PBC. That's what I'll say. They definitely look like the new PBC.
Okay, I got a little lost in the matrix. You talking about Turkey?
Yeah, Zuffa. They're like Turkey is basically Walmart and Sam's Club. You feel me?
I understand what you're saying, but hey man, So who do you think like has their hands on it more? And it may not be your right answer. We don't really know, but it just came to mind real quick. Who do you think has their hands more on the day-to-day, or putting the right people in position to have it spin like they want to play out? Turkey or Dana White? Or as far as Zuffa, obviously not the ring. As far as Zuffa,
personally, I think this is just me. This is my thoughts, right? I'm not saying I know anything, right? But I think them guys pretty much look at undiscovered talent, like shit that they can like a gem, like somebody.
You said Aladdin, a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, that's what they looking at. They paying people to take care of the already talent that's it's already been seen, like they already been proven where they been at and shit. They seen the sparring, they seen where they need to see in certain fights. They seen certain shit where they come from, Olympian, amateur background. They seen them. So those guys they pay, but like the Turk and them probably like the Turk is like anything that you bring me, and if it look like it's making money, I think the Turk be online. He be checking like this shit. Yeah, I'll be real with
you. I agree. That's why I'm laughing. Go ahead, Chen.
Because the Turk be talking about making the fights that we be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, that nigga was listening.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, most def. Yeah, he got his hands on the shit. I see even some of the let me stop cussing out here in the park. These kids around, but I see even some of the things we talk about in the Ring Magazine's post. So I don't doubt that at all.
Bro,
he has his finger on the pulse.
Listen, with him doing Ring Magazine shit, and then Zuffa them put out some solid fights already, and then they come in with right. it's not really nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Zuffa getting sued by what's the name, right?
Who?
The other UK dude. What's it, the promoter?
Who,
Frank Warren?
Frank Warren, yeah.
I
didn't hear about that.
I don't think he's gonna fall through with that because it seems like Frank Warren is in cahoots with
Yeah, he's suing like TK. He's suing TKO. I guess they did him dirty.
Might not be it might be with something else too, because it's a lot, man.
Yeah, I'm not privy to that. Maybe when they were first getting started, they was trying to go through make some kind of deal. But I did see, man, I've been out the game for a minute. It seems like you take 1 or 2 weeks off of this boxing shit, you like way behind. But I'll say this: who is it? I just lost my train of thought. Damn, they're suing. Shit, it'll come back to me. My fault, y'all.
Floyd Mayweather.
On the tip of my tongue. No. I heard about that, but no, it was like some in the past couple of days. It'll come to me. The fuck. Not even, maybe it wasn't suing, but it was like some beef between some high profile thing. Like they was gonna. Damn. Yeah. Give me a second.
Might need to check your phone. You gotta just all you gotta do is just keep checking notifications. You ain't gotta go live. Just pay attention sometimes.
Word. That's half the battle. Yeah, I got to stay up on the shit. You're right. I'm learning that.
But yeah, man. Now, like real talk, what fight do y'all want to see, man?
Want to see that's not already on the books? Like if I had a wish list, what fight do I want to see?
Each fight is like this.
That's an interesting question.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was a big proprietor of saying we had to wait till after Ryan fought Barrios before we know what you could get definitely between like 40 and 47. Because we still got Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Rowley, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of fights to be made like right there.
I want to see Ryan and Devin. That fight gotta happen. No excuses. No excuses. That fight gotta happen. Especially
go ahead.
Especially if both sides talking reckless, they fight gotta happen. That rematch gotta happen.
I'm of two minds about it, right? So hear me out. First of all, as Pop knows, and you should know, everybody on the internet should know, I hate Ryan with a passion because of what he done in the past. So let's get that out there. That's why I didn't even make a pick for the Barrios fight, because I knew I would be biased. So I'm glad I didn't, right? I didn't let my bias color that. But I'm going to say this. I don't want an open racist to get any payday off a black fighter. But if the fight does go down, I'm looking at it like some WWE, former pro wrestler in me. Like, the baby face, the good guy gets cheated, other dude misses weight, takes some PEDs, and then everyone's hating on him. Then when the fight, a rematch happens and it's clean, everything is fair, no brass knuckles and all that, then the baby face, the good guy, wins. So if he's going to get payday, obviously I would like to see Devin get his vengeance. But me being the Malcolm X of this, I'm pro-black and I'm trying to lock him out economically. So if he's going to get payday, Devin whoop his ass, but I don't even want to see him get paid. That's where I'm at.
Listen. Ryan Garcia is the payday. Devin ain't getting that type of money unless he fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan is the payday.
There's an argument to be made for that. But why? That's what messed up about the boxing game. This dude just became a champion by taking out the worst champion at 147. And people are acting like he's a real draw. He did his biggest numbers with Tank.
I still think
he did his biggest numbers with Tank. Oh, you think he's? Oh, hold on, champ. Not in the head-to-head sense, obviously, because he whooped him, right?
No.
Or am I tripping? What did I miss?
But I still think.
Okay, so in the head-to-head sense, then Rolly is definitely better than Ryan, and he didn't call him out. Why don't you try to get that back? Remember when Devin got cheated? Hold on, champ. Hold on. When Devin got cheated, everybody said, F the cheating, get it back in blood. Ryan loses a clean fight, and nobody is saying that. You can't. We got to acknowledge that. I need to take a moment to acknowledge that. Devin got cheated. Everyone says don't sue him. Get it back in blood. Ryan loses a clean fight, and his fans are not calling for him to get the rematch. Is that true or not?
Everybody didn't say that because I know I didn't say that.
I said it. I definitely said it.
I said, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna call it down the middle.
I mean, if somebody cheated, somebody cheated. I ain't, I ain't gonna.
I'm just saying it seems like a double standard.
Like they got cheated.
It seems like a double standard to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you. I'm not attacking no one personally, but that's been the narrative.
You are taking it personal. You always take it personal with him because
no, it's been the narrative. I'm talking about the Seratas. I'm talking about Fun Truck. I ain't talking about.
Listen, in the last few days, it seemed like, and I've been on other panels, and a lot of guys when we start bringing up Ryan versus Devin, a lot of guys don't even want Devin to even take the fight, and I'll be like, what the fuck?
Look, Devin.
I explain why I feel that way.
Devin gonna get his ass whooped. He is not gonna be Ryan.
Peep game pop. If I'm going in for a job interview, right, and the hiring manager is white, he just don't like me for how I look. That's just part of the game, right? Even if I didn't do nothing. But this dude went out of his way to be racist. So all the more so. I'm not trying to see nobody get paid that hates me. I'm not giving. I'm not handing out checks.
What did he do
to homeless, racist white men?
How was he racist?
What? Oh, FN words with the hard R. I mean, how more?
So let's run with that. So then Devin's racist because he said
run with it.
Boy gonna beat him, right?
No, I mean that. Okay, you could say that, but one is way more vulgar and way more overt.
How is
you ain't gonna get around me with this, man?
Being racist is racist.
No, you ain't gonna get around me with this. One, it's degrees. It's degrees and stuff. It's like cussing my chick out and smacking her in the face. It's degrees.
You talking, but you're not listening. If you're gonna get on your soapbox and you're gonna preach about I don't like racist, then your boy racist.
I don't.
So how you support him?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, recognize I'm not a Devin fan. Hold on. I'm not a Devin fan. Don't say no because you're painting
I'm saying I'm using your
I'm not a Devin fan. I don't support it across the board. I'm the one that's consistent. I'm not a Devin fan, so don't mischaracterize me as that. That's why I had to cut you off.
Well, I hear you.
I'm a Tyson fan. I like an aggressive style. I'm not a Shakur fan. I'm not a Devin fan. I just don't like racist. I don't think that's it shouldn't be controversial, but y'all got it.
Well,
I'm talking on all sides.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't like racist people either, but at the end of the day, you got to beat that motherfucker in the ring. So talent.
I ain't got to do shit.
Hold on. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about fighters. Here's what I don't like, and this goes across the spectrum. It's not even like racism. It's also if somebody does something where they get arrested or the public society doesn't like something somebody does, they want to erase them and take away all their accolades because they don't like them. Well, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, your talent is your talent. So you got to be able to beat that talent in whatever you do in life. You don't have to like
anything.
What I'm saying
anything a fighter has accomplished while clean, I'll give him props for it. But that's the caveat. You got to be clean.
Well, that's if we believe he. Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you. I don't.
Oh, you sorry?
I don't believe he was dirty. I don't believe he was dirty. I don't believe.
You don't believe he was dirty?
No.
Can you justify that?
Tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Please.
I'm all about fighters being clean, but what don't make sense to me is how did Devin's brother know he was gonna pop hot before he popped hot? What doesn't make sense to me is this dude passed like 6 drug tests all the way out. 6 drug tests all the way out 2 weeks before the fight, and suddenly fails on the night of the fight and after the fight, after passing 6. On top of that, Ostring don't even help you. So what I mean by that is, if he started Ostring after the last test he passed, which means he only had 2 weeks, they wouldn't even be able to do anything to help him. Another topic, Victor Conte did a interview, and whenever he was doing his interview, he looked at the camera and said, I don't care if somebody put Ostring in Ryan Garcia's toothpaste. Stop, smiles at the camera. He's still liable for having it. There's so much shit around that that's so weird that's never happened before. Nah, I'm not buying.
I halfway want to address what you just said, but I'm just so tired. Like I have an answer for every one of your points, but you're not gonna listen. Like people just believe what they want to believe, and I'm just like, I'm kind of over it at this point.
Well, we talking. You
I'll
just
just
don't want
say
to address it.
no.
How
I'll
did
just say in
how did
general, if
Devin's
a
brother know he
fighter,
was going to pop hot? How did Devin's brother know he was going to pop hot?
again, I'm not trying to even dial into this because I'm gonna get too turned up. I'm gonna say in general, if a fighter pops, then I don't support him, and I've been consistent with that.
I just want to know, how did his brother know he was going to pop
No,
hot?
I'm not even gonna. You're not gonna bait me into this. You're like
I'm not
acting like
baiting you.
my
I'm asking
ex-wife.
you an honest question.
Hold on.
You're acting like my ex-wife.
Real quick.
I'm with
I get what you're saying, CJ, but Roy Jones Jr. pop hot and James Toney pop hot. Do you not support them at all in their career? They pop hot one.
That was during the time when I was chasing the ladies. So actually, I wasn't a huge boxing fan.
No matter, bro.
I wasn't over the top. Hold on. I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real. In retrospect, I do respect what they've done, but it's like I don't want like that is part of the story, right? I'll acknowledge that's part of their career. What I don't like is when people say it don't matter. Ostarine is a PED, it's banned, but it doesn't do anything. That's when the BS starts coming in. That's why I stood down, man. Because come on,
the problem
if something offers no advantage, it wouldn't be banned. I mean, that's
the problem, CJ, is nobody said it doesn't matter. You didn't listen to what I said. What I told you was, and you can research this. I know because this is literally what my career is, dealing with drugs. So what I'm telling you is, we know 2 weeks before the fight, he did not have Ostarine in the system because he passed a drug test. We know he was clean 2 weeks out.
Trying to drag me down.
I'm not trying to drag you anywhere. You just not you getting in your feelings because you don't want to hear that Devin got his ass whooped, and that's what
I'm
happened.
literally just very calm and soft spoken right now.
You know, Smoke, for somebody who's not a Devin fan, he sure is getting wound up over Devin.
I didn't mention Devin's name at all. You did.
Well, we're talking about a fight that involved Devin. And
I talked about Ryan popping dirty. That's
right,
it.
in a fight that involved Devin. So here's what I'm saying. This is a fact about the drug. If you do not have it in your system 2 weeks before an event, it takes a minimum of 14 days before you even feel anything from it because of the half-life of the actual compound. So what I'm saying is if you took that for an advantage, you would be the dumbest person in the world because it would give you no advantage. In 2 weeks, you would get zero.
I'm not going. I understand your arguing point, but I can't get sucked down into this. I made a promise to myself.
We're talking about a drug. We're not even talking about him. What I'm telling you is, you can research the drug. It's not about getting proven.
I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm choosing not to respond for my own sake.
Well, what I'm gonna say is this: at the end of the day, this is what's gonna happen. Ryan gonna beat the shit out of Devin again, and it's gonna be easy, like it was the first time. And then Rolly gonna beat the shit out of Ryan, like he did the first time.
Well, as long as the fights are clean, I'll give credit to the victor. I'll say that.
Here's the thing, though.
This is what I don't understand, though. This is what I don't understand. You talk about as long as it's clean. Victor Conte, R.I.P. to him, one of the dirtiest individuals ever involved in sports. And this motherfucker's the one that introduced VADA to boxing. Are we really serious?
Did any snack fighter ever pop dirty?
Well, let me restate what I just said. He introduced VADA to boxing.
Yeah, that sounds like trying to clean up the sport to me.
No, it sounds like to me a conflict of interest.
Well, when he once he was running Snack, he wasn't involved with VADA anymore. They were a self-contained organization. So
get the fuck out of here. This the hula hoop. Like, if we're gonna be honest, we gotta be honest 100%. The fact of the matter is Victor has a shady history. Victor has been on record saying that he can pass any drug test. He has been on record for all types of shit. Okay? All types of stuff. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying Devin or any other snack fighter went out there to take anything they shouldn't be taking. But how would they know if Victor put it in their stuff?
Okay, I'm gonna steal this from Marco. If y'all remember that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Catch Me If You Can, the feds, I think it was the CIA, ended up hiring him because he was so good at scamming them that he knew all the ins and outs. I say that to say who better than Victor Conte, who knows how to get around the test to form, a body that knows all the loopholes. And then he steps aside, and for the last 10 years before he passed, he wasn't in it. Like, I don't.
No, he
It's
didn't
like
step aside.
you want. Hold on.
No,
Let me. I put a bow on it with this. You want to conflate someone actually popping dirty with your suspicion that, oh, he was rocking with Victor Conte, so he was probably dirty too. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that, champ. I don't respect it. But you got it.
Well, here's what I'm telling you. He did not step aside. Stepping aside is what Catch Me If You Can did. You go and work for that agency and you're no longer involved in the fraud. You're on the policing side. This motherfucker started his own damn nutrition company and got deep embedded with fighters. That is the complete opposite of what you just said.
No, because you're accusing them of being involved with VADA. That's the analogy to the CIA or whatever government agency Leonardo DiCaprio's character went to work for. He went behind the scenes to catch a criminal because he was a criminal. That's a comparison I was making.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Right?
Here's the problem.
Because you were criticizing his involvement with VADA. You weren't talking about Snap.
No, this is the point that you're missing. Victor Conte did not go work for VADA like the CIA recruited Leonardo DiCaprio to only work for them. Victor Conte got them involved in the sport, brought them over, introduced them, got them where, and then he did his own thing inside of the sport as well. He never worked for that governing drugging agency. He did his
I understand what you're saying. Maybe it's not okay. I hear what you're saying. Maybe it's not a one for one. Maybe it's not a 1-for-1 comparison because there was no quote unquote CIA of boxing because boxing is filthy and we know it's dirty. Anyone who's been watching it, we all know this. So no, but it's still a good comparison because you're going for the official, like you start working for the official body or even form your own. If you want to form your own official body, but something that's regulated, right? Not just going rogue behind the scenes. So that's the comparison that I wanted to make. Yeah, he went on the official side of the law instead of being the rogue.
He didn't. The point I'm trying to make is your analogy would be correct if he went to work for the drugging agency and he had no part, no involvement, nothing with fighters. If he didn't make supplements and he only worked for VADA, you would be correct. There would be an apples to apples comparison. But it's not, because he did not only go work for VADA. In fact, he never worked for that agency. He started his own agency, his own nutritional company, his own supply company. That's completely different.
No, see, Shem, now you're contradicting yourself. A minute ago, you said he helped found VADA, and now you're saying he never worked for it. Regardless, hold on. Regardless, I want to acknowledge this. Yeah, that's a good nuance you're putting on it. He didn't get hired by an official, body. But again, there is no official body, which is one of the biggest problems in boxing. So he didn't have that option. He had to do his own thing. But okay, again, the bottom line I want to say is it's still speculation that he was fucking with Conte, so he could have been dirty. Versus we know another motherfucker was dirty because of a positive test. Multiple positive tests. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we don't know because
it's back for speculation.
And then what we also know too is, what we also know is Ryan did his own drug testing, and when he did it, he came out clean.
Oh man. See, I don't want to. That's so
now
I can't believe people are still pushing this shit.
We're not going. So what you're saying is now we're not going to trust other agencies.
No, it wasn't an agency though. See, I'm not even gonna. You're still trying to pull me down this little trap of the nuance.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to.
I got an answer for every. I got an answer for every bullshit you're putting up, but I'm trying to really preserve
We're not
my health.
talking about. No, your trap, CJ, was racism. We're not talking about racism. That was what you.
I ain't talking about that either. I'm talking about all the PED stuff that you cape for, but I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you force me to do it. But
I'm not forcing.
Maybe another day. I got an answer for every point you brought up. He did his own test and it came up. Come on, man. This is a joke.
The next day, we'll end it here. What I want you to do is tell me how the prophet Devin Jr., Haney Jr. knew this motherfucker was gonna.
I got an answer for that too.
How he knew he was gonna pop hot. How Allah came to him in a vision and told him Ryan is gonna pop hot, and that's why you beat your brother's ass before the fight.
Well, I'm not gonna cite Allah, but I do have an answer for that. But let's please move on.
He said Allah. Anyway. Oh man. He said if it were you in Dev's shoes, he said if you were in Dev's shoes, would you understand then? Listen, I'm be truthfully totally honest with you when it came to that shit. Dev had somebody on, excuse me. He had somebody on standby if Ryan wasn't ready. He could have fought him.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Barboza.
Yeah, Barboza, right? So what I'm saying is that I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you. Dev thought that boy was not taking that fight seriously. When he got in there, he was gonna style on him, right? I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you.
Yeah, that's how I felt going into it. No, you're absolutely right. I'm not caping for Dev. Again, I'm not a Dev fan. He fucked up in his approach. Let me stop cussing on here. Go ahead.
Now, what I'm saying is that he first round, he figured out it wasn't gonna be that type of damn fight. Ryan fucked around, snuck that left hand in him. Right now, when shit I heard from bodybuilders and motherfuckers that take steroids to like do enhancement and crazy enhancement, like motherfuckers like the last thing they're gonna take is Osterin.
No, not for that. Not a bodybuilder. That's a different purpose, though. But go ahead.
Yeah.
So, and then there was like him like taking that shit when they was like it would like it's crazy. They was just like it decreased, like it don't help at all. It may
man.
Now this is me asking motherfuckers who use this shit to try to get an advantage. Now,
yeah, but here's my thing, Smoke. You can't compare that with bodybuilders. Osterin ain't got nothing to do with building muscle, right? It's more like what, give more energy or something like that.
No.
Help you lose weight.
Help you cut weight, but while like I guess keeping muscle, but you got
while retaining muscle mass. Yeah, exactly. Cut weight while retaining muscle mass.
But it don't happen instantly.
But how do you know that?
But y'all ain't gonna.
How do you know it doesn't happen instantly?
Because it's documented.
Because it's documented.
Read the scientific paper.
Yeah, it don't
happen. Hold on, I'm gonna jump on a computer.
You feel what I'm saying?
But I'm with CJ on this one, man. You can't say A doesn't do anything for you when it's on a PED list. Like,
right.
Like to me, that to me is like it wouldn't be PEDs if it didn't do anything for you.
Right. Nobody said you can't eat a red onion. You know what I mean? Nobody said that. Because it don't do shit. That's you need to make that case.
So back to my point, because of what I'm saying, I feel like you doing it on a different level. Back to my point, do you not fuck with Roy Jones or James Toney?
Again, I acknowledge that they have that blemish on their career, but overall, I respect them. But yeah, okay. So if Ryan Garcia goes on to only have that one negative test and whoop everybody's ass up to like 160, then he'll get my props. Yeah, I still hate him because of that hard R. You're not gonna convince me that don't matter, but he would have my respect as a fighter. What he's done inside the ring, I will say that. I will say this. Man.
These
are guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put a bow on it. Since Pop asked me, these are guys that popped exactly once, and when things weren't as sophisticated, with the supplements as they are nowadays. So a one-time deal. I don't love it, and I'll acknowledge it, but these current fighters and how much nutritional knowledge they have and how many, fucking caretakers they have around them watching what they take. I don't think there's no mistakes nowadays. And I'll finish with that.
Hey, I'll say this.
Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so
I say this. Hold on. I'll say this. Roy popped dirty, right? His opponent popped dirty as well. And Roy admitted, he said, I was taking it because he heard his opponent was taking. You know what I'm saying? PD. So
I didn't hear that part. That's not what Marco said, but okay.
Yeah, Roy came out and said that in an interview. He said he knew his opponent was popping dirty, so he said, "Well, I'm gonna do the same thing."
Yeah, but here's the problem. Here's the problem.
That's
Prior
crazy.
to Roy, if you want to go back the generation before, they didn't even do PED testing. PED testing didn't start till like the 2000s. So all your greatest fighters could have been on all types of shit, and you would never know because they never tested. Testing is relatively new. So
shout out Holyfield,
like what it is today, though.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is not a circle back. The circle back. Ostarine is not a steroid. It is a SARM. They're completely different. Number two, Ostarine.
No one said that. No one said that.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why you ad-libbing for me. Ostarine doesn't increase your strength. Ostarine doesn't make you faster. Ostarine was created for muscle wasting syndrome. 2 people suffer from that normally. That's people with HIV, full-blown AIDS, and people with cancer. Could be different types of cancers, leukemia, etc. What it does is when you start to go into a caloric deficit and your body's burning fat, your muscles normally go catabolic. It helps combat your muscles going catabolic. So therefore, you don't lose the muscle mass as the fat is falling off your body. Now, Ostarine could help you cutting weight because you don't lose muscle, but that's all it does. It doesn't enhance your performance. Like, you're not going to be faster. You're not going to be stronger. The only thing it will do is help you cut. But again, the problem becomes Ostarine needs at least 14 days in your system to even have any benefits.
This is silly. But I'm gonna respond to one thing.
It's silly that you trying to.
No. This is one.
No. What I'm saying,
respond to.
It's silly. It's silly that you're trying to tell me about drugs, chemicals, compounds that I work with on a day-to-day. That's silly.
No, that's fine. And you could probably tell me something about engineering. If it's fine, if it's a fact, I'll acknowledge it. Right. So let's talk facts. Ostarine. Okay, you can say it doesn't make you quote unquote faster or stronger. Okay, hold on. Can I respond? You can say it doesn't make you faster or stronger. However, if it allows you to retain muscle mass while cutting weight, by proxy, by default, you're retaining. So not stronger. So maybe it's a perspective thing. You're not getting stronger, but you're not losing as much strength as you otherwise would if you weren't on it. Can you agree with that?
In the time span that he had, no, I cannot agree with that.
No. I'm not saying no. We'll do it one thing at a time. I'll address the time span in my next point. Again, it doesn't make you stronger, but it makes you stronger than you would have been had you not been on it. Is that correct?
No, it doesn't make you stronger than if you had not been on it. The only thing it may do, if we're going to
again, to my homie's point, then why is it banned?
You gotta let me answer. You have to let me answer.
Why is it banned, though?
So if you want to be factual, no, it's not going to make you stronger. What it could do by proxy is make you not be weaker. You just stay at a baseline.
You restated what I just said. Yeah, you're stronger than you would have been otherwise. So it doesn't make you weaker.
No, you're
which
just
is the same thing.
Weaker. No, it's not the same
That's
thing.
The same thing. That's the same thing. Okay, so let's go.
What CJ,
stronger
look up
you
the word
would have
stronger
been.
And see what it means. Look at the word stronger.
Stronger than you would have been if you hadn't taken it. AKA, if you hadn't taken it, you would be weaker. We're saying the same thing. You just don't want to acknowledge it. But that's fine.
No,
let's move on.
What I'm telling you is,
as
you're
far
not
as the 2 week,
you're at a baseline. You're not at a deficit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not at a gain. You're at a
baseline. Okay, we're talking comparisons of strength level. The baseline, if you can retain that, is stronger than you would have been had you not taken the Ostarine, because then you would have been weaker.
We don't know.
There's no way around that, dude.
There is a way around
it. There's no way around that.
No, here's the problem.
Your own verbiage admitted it.
CJ, here's
what
the problem.
You said admitted it.
Here's the problem.
I'm not trying to prove shit.
Here's the problem that you're going to run into. You're trying to dance around the fact of what the drug actually does. You will be at a baseline. What you have to do And what you will have to come up with is to prove that the weight that Ryan lost to cut weight put him at a deficit below what his baseline is. You have
He
no
didn't even
idea.
make the weight.
Nope, I'm not done. I'm going to finish here and I'm going to land, and you can talk as long as you want. What you have to do is show that he would be below his baseline by losing the weight. In fact, he didn't even lose the weight for the fight. He came in like 3 pounds heavy.
Yeah, you're backing up my point. So
I'm
just
not.
corroborates what I'm saying. Okay.
No, what you're saying is you
right.
know.
Now I'm done.
You know Ryan doing a weight cut. See, take drugs off the table. You know Ryan doing a weight cut would make him weaker. You don't know that because the younger you are, the easier it is to cut weight. The younger you are, the less of effect that it has on your body. The younger you are,
that's
it could
true, but it doesn't
no
make you stronger.
On your body. How do I know?
It doesn't make you stronger.
I'm about to tell you, CJ. I know from anecdotally cutting weight 20, 25 pounds overnight. I know it. And putting it back on. I know it from fighting.
I did that
and
when I
never
was
lost
wrestling.
strength. I never lost strength. Whenever I rehydrated, I was never any weaker than I was before I cut my weight.
Okay, now I'm gonna cut to the chase. So if Ostarine doesn't do anything yet, it's on the banned substances list. Why don't we just unban everything and it's a free for all? Is that fair? Because
it does do something.
If shit doesn't do anything, then we should just allow whatever. That was your point, right? It doesn't do. No, your whole case that you were making is that it doesn't make a difference. So
no,
I'm just trying to be
my case that I was making is even if, let's say hypothetically, let's say Ryan has got the dumbest people around him and advised him to take Ostarine before the fight, 14 days coming into a weight cut would do absolutely nothing for you.
Okay,
it's not enough time on the drug.
I'm glad that you're actually, do these, and I didn't want to delve in it. I'm not going to address all of Homeboy's points. This is one thing I did want to say. When you are a professional athlete and you are cycling on and off, just because you don't test dirty 2 weeks before the fight doesn't mean it wasn't in your system at all. They know, especially at this level, the world-class level, how to cycle on and cycle off. So pretending that it was only 2 weeks before or less is disingenuous. But
no, it's not.
With that, I'm gonna drop into the chat. But okay, I'll listen to what you
CJ. What the problem is he took 6 drug tests prior to the fight. It's not disingenuous. He's trying to be disingenuous and run because he can't get around the fact that Ryan passed 6 drug tests all the way up to 2 weeks out before the fight. That's what he can't get around. There's no getting around the 6 tests that he passed, going for over 3 months. You can't get around it. It's not a steroid. You don't cycle on and off of fucking SARMs like a steroid. You don't know what you're talking about. The reason why, see, I'm gonna say this. We ain't even talking about Ryan. We talking about steroids now. The reason why you have to cycle steroids is because if you don't, you shut down your own testosterone. And what ends up happening is if you take it too long, you don't create your own testosterone. Then your body rises with estrogen, and now you're worse off. That's why you get on and off of it. Yes, you could cycle it in between fights, but a SARM, you don't cycle that because they're not anabolic. The fuck is he talking about? Then we're not even going to get into diminishing returns, where if you take something for too long, your body gets used to it and you have to increase the dosage. Like, bro, this is ridiculous. Smoke, you there? Bold, you there?
Yeah, but I'm looking at it from his point of view too. It doesn't matter how many days it take. Why did you take it to begin with? You know what I'm saying? That's
Bold. Here's my problem. How did Devin Haney's brother know he was hot?
I don't know how his brother know he was hot. I'm just saying if it was in Ryan's system, then why did
But here's the thing. How did Devin's brother know he was going to have shit in his system before he popped hot?
I just said I don't know how he knows.
It's not like Devin's brother saw the fight and then said, "Oh, he had to be on something." He made this prediction before the fight even happened.
Nah, the video I saw was after Devin Haney lost. He made that prediction.
No, it wasn't, because the minute Devin lost, it came. The minute Devin lost, it came out immediately that he failed.
Well, it ain't. Nah, immediate meaning like a month later.
No, the fuck it did not. It came out the next day.
Nah, man. Remember, Devin Haney and Bill Haney was quiet for a hot minute. Like 1 month later, that's when Bill Haney made a video when that joint broke news. He came out, he's like, made that video. Yeah, because if it was the next day, trust me, they'd have been talking the next day. I remember the next day, a week later, they doing a Devin Haney birthday celebration. He was sitting there looking like a sad puppy. So that news didn't break at the time.
Okay, let's do this. Google. That shit happened right when it happened. Let's see. When did they fight?
So I'm saying, did the result come out?
I think it was February.
No,
they fought April 16th.
April
16th, right? Or April 1st or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I'm seeing articles in April where he popped hot. The earliest one I see from ESPN is May 1st. They published, which is 10, 11 days later, May 1st. But there's other ones like Boxing Scene that are all the way up into April.
It might have said he popped from the test after the fight that was in April, but the news of him popping dirty, because remember, they don't just test you and the joint comes out immediately. It takes time, right, to get the results.
Well, I'm looking at the Ring magazine right here. Ryan Garcia pops hot for Austrian, published May 1st. 11 days after the fight.
So that's probably when the news broke, was in May 1st.
But the one with Sean Haney came before the fight even happened. He was literally laying in a bed. I remember the video. He was laying in the bed. He was like, Allah came to me and told me that Ryan Garcia is going to pop hot.
I mean, anybody could say anything. It doesn't mean they got it from somebody else. They could just be talking, you know.
I hear you, but here's my problem, Bold. I have a big issue when it comes to this. My 30 days, so 10 days later, the Ring magazine. So to BCTWT, he said April has 30 days. So that means on the 11th day, the results were published by the Ring magazine. But there's some that have them in like April 26th, the Boxing Scene. There's other ones that have articles published. Here's what I'm saying. My problem is this. Had he popped for something that's immediately affects you, I'd be like, okay, this is looking real sus. But he popped for something that he would have got no benefit from. On top of that, I was reading what it was saying in the chat. On top of that, wait, what? When did they fight?
Was it like
no,
April
they fought
16th?
on the 20th. What is he talking about? They fought on the 20th. The 20th to the 1st would be the 11th day. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking at it right here on BoxRec. They fought on the 20th. 420.
April 20th? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, 420. All right. Gotcha.
He don't know how to do fucking math. But anyways, I digress. Back to what I was saying. The problem that I have is this. The dude passed 6 drug tests before the fight. 6. All the way up to 2 weeks out from the fight. He passed them all. 2 weeks out, he passed. So very close to the fight. So you mean to tell me this dude knew he was going to be tested on the day of the fight and after the fight, because all fighters are. He knew he was going to be tested, passed 6, and then jumped on some shit that wouldn't even help him for a fight? Well, just to know that he was going to get tested? On top of that, you have the brother saying that he knew he was going to pop out through a vision from Allah. Then my other problem is, what the most damning thing is why I don't know if I believe Ryan actually did anything, is when Victor Conte did that interview and he looked at the camera and said, I don't care if somebody in Ryan's camp put Austrian in his toothpaste. Stops, smiles at the camera, pauses, and then goes, he's still liable for it being in the system. I'm supposed to trust Victor, who's known to be dirty, who shouldn't even be allowed, RIP to him. I don't want to talk bad on the dead, but somebody like that should never even be allowed to be near a sport.
Well, to be fair, with somebody, you know, people change, right? You don't think people could change? Like somebody get locked up for something, you don't think they could
Let me ask you this. If you're a murderer, do you think a lot of jobs are going to hire you?
Not a lot, but
if you're a known thief and you've gone to jail for white collar crimes, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars, you think you're going to get a job with a bank after you pay your debt to the society and get out of jail?
Okay, but that doesn't excuse all the other occupations that are out there.
But what I'm saying is
no, I'm saying I see what you're getting at, but there are plenty of people. I can name, you know, some people that, you know, had a crime, murder, whatever, came out and turned their life around. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but you know what you don't do? You don't put that person who committed that crime in the same situation of where they committed that crime. You don't put them in the same position of the temptation to do what they did again.
Here's the thing. Here's what I got, right? The same way anybody can say that, you know, you can forgive Victor because he came out and changed his life, right? Got serious about his craft, and you can respect him. What's the difference in saying anything about Ryan? Are you gonna give him a chance? You choosing who you give a chance to?
I mean, I'm not. I said I want to see
you. I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying like because this whole shit started because him and CJ was going back and forth. But like, I know CJ, and I know like CJ got a problem with Ryan about a whole bunch of other shit.
Well, he got a problem with Ryan, but he don't have a problem with all the other greats that got pop hot. You know what I'm saying? It's just he don't like. He could say all day long he's not a Devin fan, but he clearly is. He don't like the fact that Devin beat the shit out of. Ryan beat the shit out of Devin. That's what it boils down to. Because if he cared about drugs, then there's a lot of all-time greats that he would not like at all because they popped hot, and there's been several in all sports, not just boxing. In all sports. And I'm not condoning drug use because I don't believe anybody should do drugs. And I will be 100% honest. I do not mind the fact that Devin got the loss taken away. I don't mind that at all because at the end of the day, allegedly Ryan popped hot and allegedly is all you need, so it should not count against Devin. I don't believe it should count against him, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that I truly believe that a minute amount of something that wouldn't even help a dude because he didn't have enough time to be on it. And he passed 6. See, my problem is he passed 6 drug tests. 6.
Okay, but check this out.
Okay, go ahead, Bo. Go ahead.
Sometimes, and even Paul and Malignaggi said this, but sometimes when you test with stuff, right, it might not catch it at the time of the test, right? Well, I remember Paul and Malignaggi said the reason why he got caught for the Osirine because when you lose so much weight, it might be in the pockets of your body.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Paulie don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Paulie's not a chemist. Paulie's not a biologist. Paulie don't know shit. Paulie ain't got no damn doctorate. Like what? No, this shit is not gonna be trapped up in your fucking fat cells and then you lose weight. If anything, that's fucking dumb as shit. If it's trapped in your fat cells and you lose all your fat, that means your body is expelling it because it has nowhere to retain it. So if anything, if it was stored in your fat, holding on to your fat would make you more likely to fail a drug test than losing all your fat where it was retained because now it has nowhere to be retained. He don't know what he's talking about. Paulie's a fucking idiot who just says anything.
So sometimes like that's why I'm like
no, hold on, Smoke. I'll give you an example, right? Bo, to back up what you said, an extremely obese person who smokes weed, right? It may take them way longer to clear it out their system than somebody like Smoke, who's on the smaller side.
Yeah,
it may take them
running and flushing and drinking a whole bunch of water. It's gonna take me 24, 48 hours, and it's gonna take.
That's what I'm saying because you don't have no fat for it to cling to.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So somebody who has a lot more fat retention, it may take them 60 days to pass when they say normally it's out of your system in 30 days. But if you have a dude who's got no fat left on his body because he burned it all, that fat retention makes absolutely no sense. No, because the thing about chemicals is What I'm saying, Bo, is the thing about chemicals is they have to do a chemical bonding. If there's nothing for them to bond to, then they just get flushed out the system.
Facts.
So again, it's like I'm not trying to like discredit anybody, but literally, this is what my degree was in. Literally, this is what I do on a day-to-day. So
if I was 275 pounds and I'm trying to flush it out of my system, I gotta start way before like where I'm at right now, where I'm probably like $185.
I mean, I look at it like this.
I drink me a couple gallons of water, run. If I got the bread, hit the sauna, all that shit up out of me, bro.
But again,
bigger nigga gotta go, he gotta be drinking mad water, he gotta run, he gotta sweat. You gotta get that shit completely up out of your damn system. A piss test.
Yeah, I agree with you, Smo, but my disclaimer is this. I would truly believe that Ryan was guilty of everything that they say he was guilty of if he only took 2 tests, the night of the fight and right after the fight. But the fact that he passed 6 tests.
He went to and took the other test. It was USADA, right?
Yeah, he went to USADA, a straight USADA lab, and passed.
Like,
and that was like very close.
Samples passed. Both samples passed with USADA.
Yeah, the one that he did privately, everything passed.
So all I'm saying when it comes to that is you got like listen, all that to put that all on the table, right? You just gotta run it the fuck back.
Well, here's my thing. Like, I don't believe Devin could ever beat Ryan. I don't think let me say this. I don't think Ryan is good of a fighter as Devin is. I think Devin's a way better fighter. I think Devin's gonna do way,
He got his number.
He just got his number. Just like Rolly. I think Rolly is one of the trashiest fighters there is, but he'll beat Ryan every single time they fight.
He got his number.
I think this, man. I just thought Devin went in a fight with the wrong game plan. He like Ryan Garcia.
Definitely.
Ryan Garcia basically talked Devin into staying in the middle of the ring. Because remember, Ryan was like, don't run, meet me in the middle. And then Devin started using those Floyd quotes and whatnot. He's a C-class fighter. I'm an A-class fighter. And then, you saw what happened.
Listen.
Yeah, but the thing is, Bold, is there were times in the fight where Devin was on the back foot, where he was fighting off the jab, backing up like he normally did, and he was still getting called.
Because no matter what you say, if you want to fuck with it or not, right? That's the first time Devin had fought somebody that was either the same size or bigger than him, same weight as him, just as young as him, just as, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Plus, y'all got history. So he know you on another level. So
right.
It like, if you want to use the Osterine shit and we bring it back, cool. Whether you win or lose that argument, I don't care. We gotta run it the fuck back just because, like, fuck all that court shit, bro. Yo, Cotto got his shit back in blood, my nigga. In blood. So me coming from where I come from, because like I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but like, I know. Listen, I've been on probation. I've been on probation enough times to know that I'm gonna smoke 2-3 days before, and I know I gotta drink 2 gallons of goddamn water.
Well, I will say this, man. We can't.
And that's me. That was me at $1. At back then, that was me at like $1.70. I'm drinking 2 gallons of water. So a fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like I get it. Like I completely understand. Like there's no way Ryan didn't drink enough water to flush that shit out of his damn system. Like that shit was like, so I'm on some
it wasn't even like you don't even need water. That motherfucker was taking IVs. He was taking straight saline to the arms.
And if that shit don't flush it, I'm just telling you, like, I don't know what the fuck like that shit was, bro. And now that
I'm gonna look at it like this though. So you say you took IV, so that shit does mask certain things, right? That's what they say. But so that also helps flush stuff out. What IVs?
No, IVs do not mask things.
Okay, I'm saying that's the excuse a lot of people like to use.
No. I'm about to tell you. So IVs are used as a masking agent because what they do is they put vitamins inside the IV. Now, if an IV is laced with vitamins like vitamin D, C, it can clog your cell receptors. And what that ends up doing is it covers up your cell receptor so it doesn't show what's underneath. So that's the way it masks. But if it's just a straight IV, it can't mask anything. It has to be laced with vitamins.
See?
All right.
So when it comes to that shit, bro, back and forth, just run it the fuck back. And if he beat him up again the same way, we know what it is.
Now, I will say this, man. In that fight, man, look, that fight was close, man. Because Ryan Garcia, outside those knockdowns, he really wasn't doing shit, man.
Just never seen Devin knocked down like that.
Oh yeah. He was clocking the shit out of
You feel me? And now that Ryan don't, because remember, like I'm looking at Ryan, right? Like I'm not looking at, I'm digging between all that bullshit, right? Pause. Now that he back with his dad, it's a different story because I think he left his dad because, hey, like, yo, dad, you can't be around none of this shit I'm about to do.
His dad was in his corner in that fight too, though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about from when he left his dad till he got back with his dad. Just think about the shit Ryan was doing. He got the bag up and shit, but we was just like, you know what I'm saying? And so now that he got back and he's looking serious, he got his whole team together. And when you with your, you know, and this maybe a lot of niggas don't know, because you know you ain't have your father, but you can't, you know, you can do a little bit of shit, but you can't be just acting like goddamn fool with your dad around, nigga. He look at you different, and you don't want your goddamn father looking at you different, especially when he around you. That's why he was doing all that fuck shit while his dad wasn't around. Now, like, you see how respectable he was with his dad? His dad was able to goddamn tell Chris Algieri and Robert Garcia, y'all niggas some fuck niggas. Nah, nigga, it's me who get to do that shit. You be my son and be the professional. You let me do this shit. Just like Bill. No different, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, it's probably 6, 7 years, maybe even 8 years too late. I mean, not late, but late that Ryan really taking this shit serious. Because he didn't have, like, everybody had a lane, right? Devin had to build on legacy. Ryan had the pretty boy. He had the girls, you know, the good looks, you know, everything, all of that, the genetics. Tank had the knockout with the machines and the mysterious and mysterioso and shit. At the time, T.O. was just scraping the bottom of the barrel. He ended up jumping.
Yo, that's crazy too, man, because T.O., out of all of them, was the one putting in work. The first, you know, he was the first one to put in the work.
Exactly. And but when he got to jump the line, like, let's be real, man. T.O. was not supposed to be Lomachenko. That belt was supposed to go to Lomachenko.
Oh, come on, bro.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Oh, my.
Just listen to me for a second. My conspiracy theory. First of all, it's an in-house fight. Top rank. Mind you, they'd already gave Lomachenko the what? Where the hell they already gave Lomachenko?
Franchise.
The only belt he had to get to diminish and make Devin belt be a regular belt, like it's not the real belt, is to beat T.O. He beats T.O., get that IBF, he's undisputed completely. They're going to run that. Because remember, the only reason before that fight happened, the only reason they didn't get Ryan Devin's belt is because what? Devin got in the ring with his belt.
They didn't give who the belt?
Ryan Garcia. Thank you. Ryan Garcia won the belt, right? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Thank you. Ryan Garcia had one. He won like the silver or intercontinental. He won one of them green belts, right?
Oh, okay. One of those little trinkets. Yeah.
They was about, listen, if Devin don't get in the ring, they're gonna get Tony. Am I lying? No bullshit.
Yeah, you probably right.
They was but I'm gonna look this shit up. They was gonna give Devin's belt. Remember, Devin was hurt. They was gonna give Devin's belt to Ryan and it's like put Devin in recess or some shit and have Ryan be the champ. But if Devin jumps in the ring and like I'm the champ, all that other shit. I'm about to pull this shit up in a minute. So when Lomachenko, like I said, in-house fight, they literally had damn near all the belts. Lomachenko supposed to beat Tio off of the fight. He just came off the knockout. Who had beat Richard Coleman, yeah, and took his belt to be IBF champion. Tio supposed to lose that fight. Loma supposed to be undisputed that night. Real talk. They was gonna run with it.
Yeah, I thought
Man, I mean, truthfully, honestly.
You know, speaking of, that was another point I could have made last night to what's the name, but I'm gonna go ahead though. So I'm gonna be like honest, like so the reason why, they didn't make it undisputed, even though they said undisputed at first, because Devin forced the mandatory. So when people say that unification trump mandatory, that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's not always the case, because especially when you got like a deadline, to satisfy your mandatory.
No, unifications does not always trump it. That's why Loma had to become the franchise because he had to fight Devin. But what they did was they made him franchise so he didn't have to do that defense of the WBC regular title, and that's how he got out of it by them elevating him to that. If he would have tried to unify with Tio, he would have been stripped by not fighting Devin first.
That's what I was saying. That's why when I was talking with me and T was going back and forth, and I tried to explain to him, I said, "Yo, unification," because he said, "No, unification trump mandatory." And I'm like, "No, that's not always true." And I could have used that. I didn't even think about this Loma Tio situation, but I used the example of Canelo because I was like, "Look, Canelo." They tried to make a last ditch effort to say, "Oh, we'll fight Andre." And by that time, they passed the deadline. The IBF said, "Oh, nah, we taking your shit."
Here, go right here, y'all. I got it right here. This is when I want you to see how far back this shit is. Because when you can see, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I remember how young the boy was." This one they were trying to give Ryan. They were trying to get Devin Ryan's belt. Real talk.
Yeah, I remember this. I don't hear no volume.
If Devin don't, right here. If Devin don't get in the ring, they give that belt right there that Ryan got about to be the official WBC belt. Look at his resume. They're gonna build on that 20 fights, 17 knockouts. They're gonna build on that and it was gonna make everything like, you know what I'm saying?
This was after the Luke Campbell fight, right?
I ain't gonna say it was or wasn't, it probably was, but I'm just saying. You feel what I'm talking about? Like they was getting ready to hand his boy the belt. If Devin don't jump in the goddamn ring, let me see now. Was it Luke Campbell?
Yeah, that's whenever he hit Luke Campbell to the body, I think. No, that's not. That's Fortuna.
Fonseca.
Fonseca. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I said Fortuna. Yeah, Fonseca.
Now you got all of this and this right. If Devin don't jump in the ring right now, they're gonna get a boy the damn belt. Like he literally had to jump in the ring.
But Devin got a belt on.
This was my only problem with CJ, right?
I'm the champion. If he wants a real fight, he can fight me. I should be champ, right? You gotta beat me to become champ, right?
My biggest problem with what my thing is this. My biggest contention with what CJ was saying, all the Austrian aside, is first off, I don't like when anybody gets canceled. I like when Devin said, "Ain't no white boy could ever beat him." You know what? That's how he feels. That's how he feels. I don't care. You know, you feel how you feel. But I don't think Devin should never be allowed to make money because he made that comment. That to me, I don't care what you believe, who you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe people should be stopped from all means of making money because they say something you don't like or they feel a certain way that you feel like you should dictate how they feel. Like, I don't agree. I'll never agree with that. I'd rather know who doesn't like me than who does, and then pretend like they like me in my face.
I'm gonna be honest, like with the whole Ryan thing, that when he was spazzing out, like initially I was like, that's some fucked up shit. But then I started to think, I said, man, this fool was just trolling. I'm like, he ain't really serious, because the dudes he had around him, he had black people around him. Yeah, and none of these motherfuckers took that shit personal. You know what I'm saying?
Black.
And that's the other thing. Like, how you gonna say this dude's racist when he's always around black people? Like, always.
That's
but it's just like I don't. It's just like I don't believe Devin.
Like, he trusts niggers with his life. He trusts niggers with his life.
And my thing is this too, because
I'm just joking though.
I mentioned I don't know who I mentioned this to, but I was like, I said race sells, right? And then I went back, I go way back, right? And I'm like, hold on. I said, and look, it breaks my heart to say this, right? Muhammad Ali said a lot of shit about black folks, bro, when he was promoting the fight, right? Calling them gorillas. Calling, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he called Joe Frazier. He built Joe Frazier built.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn. And that shit was promotion, right? But
it depends on who you like, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
you can I'm saying weed out, but you can see, like, listen, when you through all the bullshit, when we start talking about this boxing, what's about to happen in the ring, they're fucking story. You can be wrong, but like, don't build that. Don't be trying to base that shit on your personal narrative. That, you know what I'm saying, because your feelings is hurt. I'm just
and then on top of that, they can't say you can't allow Ryan to get the payday. Ryan is the payday. The motherfucker is the payday. Like, bro,
that's a fact.
Like around that division, he is the payday, man. That's who they trying to market a lot. So I would like to see Devin get that get back, man.
And he got a belt.
Yep.
You screaming legacy. You talking about you want to go fight Xander? I get that, but right now, getting your get back with Ryan now that it's for 2 belts.
And then Ryan said, Devin don't want it. He got PTSD. So they need to make that fight, bro.
You literally and now you literally letting Ryan make a fight with Shakur at 140. Like he got time to let you think about if you really want to get down like that. Like, nigga, you gonna really let nigga do you? Like come on, my nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. And if Shakur get the Ryan fight, that's gonna, I don't know, man. It might make Devin look worse, man. Devin need to push for that fight, man. Because like just last year, if Ryan would have beat Rolly, right, they was marketing these dudes the rematch anyway. So why all of a sudden now we talking about Xander Zayas?
And then if you can't get Xander, then you talk about Rolly. See, other people don't understand this shit, right? When I'm talking about this Rolly shit, right? I get what Rolly talking about. Rolly like, nigga, I'm sitting right here, like whether you like it or not, whether you respect it or not, I do got this motherfucking belt. And you looking at me like an afterthought, like after everything you done, I ain't your backup, bitch. And if I am, it's gonna cost a whole lot for me to come back, bitch. A whole lot. Do you got it? And I don't even really fuck with you in the Turk like that. Because when I beat Ryan, the motherfucker took forever to give me my goddamn $5 million. Yeah, on some other shit. Cause I wasn't supposed to win. So fuck all of that. What you got for me?
And my thing when it comes to boxing, especially here in America, man, this is like, I get it, it's a business, but this is what I hate the most is when you marketing a person based on looks, attitude, and just marketability, right?
Yeah.
And especially if the motherfucker ain't do shit. That's who they want to market the most. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got real fighters out there who be busting ass.
It's hard to market them niggas, bro. They ain't getting no, like, listen, boxers are no different than football players, basketball players, rappers. The only thing is nowadays the boxers, like, they getting money, but they're not getting paid like them niggas. That's one.
Right.
Two, them niggas is not spending the money like they're supposed to. Like, that chain that you bought could have got you a decent PR team. Down the line, like, let's be like, okay, Eminem be calling his goddamn accountant and manager and be like, yo, can I buy this? They like, how much is it? $8,000. Man, if you don't stop calling me for nothing, you damn near a billionaire. You calling me about $8,000, motherfucker. You got money coming in 75 years after you die. You talking to me about $8,000? Stop calling me. It's different when you got a straight, like, when Ryan was talking and he was like, my shout out to my PR team, this person, that person, that person, this person, that person. Bro, when you got, like, you literally got a street team, you got the heart of the streets, you doing kick streams, so you seeing what they liking and what's not. Like, when other niggas is like outside of Keyshawn being eclectic and outside the box, what is niggas doing? Other than pulling up on podcasts talking shit, what are you really doing? If you don't got the machine behind you, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
but I just think sometimes the machine get behind the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, like, if it works for them, then more power to them. I just think, because I know you make the comparison. See, like, when it comes to other sports, right? Even in basketball, no matter how much you want to market a player, if that dude doesn't produce, they moving on. They'll find the next person in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with football. If you ain't producing, like, you just have a couple of commercials and they like, all right, we gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? They gonna market somebody who's actually putting in real work.
That's why you gotta, okay, like, here's the thing, right? Do y'all watch Nightcap?
Yeah, sometimes I watch it.
All right. If you, like, from where we from and the shit I used to watch, right? When Chad says that my name and who I was bigger than anything I could buy or purchase, he wasn't lying. Because once he seen the writing on the wall, he knew what it was.
But my thing is this, though. He had to produce. Like, yeah, he marketed himself very well, but he had to produce. If he wasn't producing, he wouldn't be as big as he is. Because you got to think, he was one of the best wide receivers in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Chad, I'm gonna be real with you. Chad, like, out of his whole career, right? His major run, he got it's between it's like a 6-year run out of his whole career, right? Because you gotta, it's a whole lot of shit, but he had a 6-year run where, yeah, he was top receiver. He was like that. But when he seen the writing on the wall that it wasn't close to getting a championship, his name, and then when he started to see that his like, even though he didn't even want that damn song to be named after him, headbutt that bitch. Ocho Cinco! You gotta capitalize off of that though. Being locked in with Matt and being locked in with FIFA, doing these commercials, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? So like certain guys gonna have to figure out their lane. Like, Mr. Show, what's good? Let me see if I drop the link in the chat with Mr. Show. But like, hey, bro, you gotta be locked in for certain shit, man. Just being real. I feel like that. Like, I don't think everybody.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, it's not always about talent. Sometimes it is about the way you market yourself. Because
It definitely is, man. I hate to say that shit, bro. Like,
but to the thing about it is, you gotta understand all these things are businesses, right? And unfortunately, people who look better tend to do better business. Like people will hire people just because of their appearance, their aesthetics. So,
Tony, why was motherfucker so behind the Joey Spencer kid and he ain't worth a damn? They tried to push him, like they tried to vanilla ice the fuck out of him in boxing. And it just like, bro, you 20, 24, 25 fights in, still having 8 rounders. You ain't fucking like that. You're not.
But I mean, think about like you brought up Muhammad Ali. Like Muhammad Ali was known for like, look at me, you need a pretty champion like me. He too ugly to be a champion. You need somebody pretty like me. Sugar Ray Leonard.
But
same thing.
Muhammad Ali.
Happy C-Day, nigga.
He produced.
No. Wait, though, Bold. Hold up. Wait. Joe Frazier did more than him, but he was pushed harder at the beginning because of his look.
Did more than who?
Ali.
Hell no.
No.
When?
Frazier,
Well, no. Wait a minute.
Joe Frazier did way more than him.
Right.
Hold on, wait. We got
He's right. He's absolutely correct.
Hold on, wait.
No. Are we talking about career for career?
No. The beginning of their careers. Joe Frazier was ahead of Ali. In fact, Joe Frazier was the one that brought him back out of retirement, only for him to go call him an Uncle Tom and everything else after he was the one that brought him back to boxing. But at the end of the day, Muhammad Ali always had more pop.
Tony, hold on. You about to have the honorary nigga that actually lived through the shit was about to then give you flowers. Hold on, take the flowers real quick. Hold on. Mr. Shep, where you go?
Hold on, wait a minute, I'm coming.
Yeah.
The reason I agree with Tony is this. The toughest fight Muhammad Ali had before he fought.
See, look. See, that's what I was trying to tell you. He's about to give you flowers.
All right, so I'm gonna say this, man. Muhammad Ali, you know how they always talk about Pretty Boy Floyd and Money May? You had a pretty boy, Muhammad Ali, who ran through a lot of people before he got exiled. And then came back and went through the whole goddamn gauntlet again. So, I mean, I can't say, like, and when he went through the gauntlet the first time, ain't nobody was talking about no damn Joe Frazier. It wasn't until like Muhammad Ali pretty much was out of boxing when he was, for a few years, that Frazier name started popping up. Got it?
Okay, let me give you another example of going back there.
Hold on, wait, real quick. Okay,
Sorry about that, Smoke. This shit is real sensitive. Now, what I was gonna say is this: until Muhammad Ali fought, listen, the toughest fight he had, honestly, was Doug Jones. That's probably the toughest fight he had his whole career. I think the Doug Jones fight was tougher than the Henry Cooper fight.
So What you saying is,
and Doug Jones is a footnote in boxing history. So Joe Frazier was pushed a little harder. He was given a little stiffer competition. It didn't matter though. We know who the better fighter turned out to be.
But no, that's not like we get that. We just saying at the time he had a better resume.
Muhammad Ali?
At the time.
When do you look at what time? At what time are you talking about?
Like when like coming up, like Joe Frazier had tougher competition than Ali did.
Outside of that, man. I see Ali, his first stint when he was Cassius Clay, that motherfucker had
was unstoppable.
And he fought guys. You know what I'm saying? He fought guys. He wasn't fighting no slouches. When he came back,
let me give you another one that Shelton lived through. I'm gonna give you another one. Just like when Sugar Ray Leonard came out of retirement to fight Marvin Hagler, nobody wanted Hagler to win. The media, the machine wanted Sugar Ray to win. Why? Because he was the better looking dude.
Yeah, but he also put in the work, and he was a gold medalist.
No. He had been on coke, and he had been out of the ring there for 4.5 years. No, we ain't doing it.
No, I'm saying, but we
he was beating on that girl, wasn't he? He was beating on that girl, and everybody knew it. So come on, man, stop.
Who was beating on the girl?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
I ain't hear about this one,
bro.
Oh, he put hands and feet on that bro.
Like, bro, there's a lot of shit that niggas heard. Like, listen, I be telling.
He putting hands and feet on that girl, man. Why you think she left?
Listen, tell me no joint like this.
Listen, real quick, right? Because I like if I call my father right now,
hey, shut up.
That nigga gonna tell you, man, fuck Sugar Ray Leonard. He a Marvin Hagler type of nigga, and that's how he fight. See, that's the nigga I come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all understand, like, bro, I don't know if y'all remember the box with the chip in it. And that's how I used to watch the fights. The crackhead going up on the pole and getting you to fight for that night. Before, they send the cable people out there and come fix your shit maybe a week or two later. But I'm just telling you, bro, like, I just come from like Sugar, I appreciate the sweet science of Sugar Ray Leonard. My dad, like, that pussy punk motherfucker and shit. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, he like Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns type shit. Duran, Mike Tyson, like he fucked with Roy and James Toney, but like when he started talking about like he like young Floyd, he like the old Floyd, he like I don't like him. Like like this, I put him onto a fight. That nigga literally told me after watching the whole shit, I don't like him like this, bro.
Who won the fight, Smoke?
No, I'm telling you, me as learning the sweet signs and being involved, that's what I get. But that nigga from where you from, Mr. Shelton, where my pops is 77, like, you know what I'm saying? He from that, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga born in Florida, raised in New York, over there in Germany and shit for a few years in the army. Nah. He a Marvin Hagler type motherfucker. He ain't evolved at all. Fuck that. He's staying with this. Stay right there, and I'm gonna see if you can take this, bitch. That's where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
personally, watching the fight,
Marvin Hagler fan too.
Now, personally, watching the fight, y'all, I thought Marvin won the fight.
Oh, he was pissed. Oh my god! If I bring that shit up, I bring that shit up, bro, it's like I bring it up for a laugh, and he look at me like, I don't even know why you bring that shit up, nigga. After he finished yelling at me,
man, I put it like this, man.
I'm telling you,
I go back and forth with the result, man, because I felt as though Marvin Hagler got started late in the fight. When he came out orthodox, right? And he gave those rounds away. And then he finally decided to switch to southpaw. And then that's when he started stepping up. And I felt as though that right there alone cost him the fight.
I can go with that. And you got to remember too that everybody knew Sugar Ray wasn't no bitch. Now Sugar Ray had heart.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody knew that.
And you know, I'm from North Carolina. Sugar Ray from North Carolina. So you know I'm fucking with him. I'm telling you, my dad. I'm fucking with him now because you know he had me. Like I got a nigga born in Florida, in Orlando, Florida, moved up to Long Island, New York, and then went to Germany, came back, and then moved down to North Carolina, and then had me. So he can't stand Sugar Ray, but I'm like, Dad, he nice as hell. He like, fuck that nigga.
Sugar Ray was a dog though, because I'm gonna tell you, man. Tommy Hearn was beating the Hebrew shit out of Sugar Ray. He was fucking Sugar Ray ass up.
Yo, my dad, that's the only, like, I swear to God to you, Mr. Shelton, that's the only fight he did Sugar Ray. That's the only fight. The first one. The first fight.
Yeah, Sugar Ray came and got that nigga.
That's the
Sugar Ray bit down on that mouthpiece and went and got that boy. He went and got him.
Only one. Everything after that, he was like Sugar Ray's old bitch ass nigga running around. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Mr. Shelton, am I lying?
Nah, the niggas didn't like Sugar Ray. Niggas hated on Ray.
I'm telling you,
like
Ray.
So Ray was too pretty, smiling and shit. But Ray was sneaky. He did slick shit. Like the shit he did to Aaron Pryor. And Ray was a sneaky, nasty little motherfucker. Ray was mean, man. Ray wasn't a nice guy.
Yeah, that shit was Aaron. He should have fought Aaron Pryor, man.
See? But Mr. Shelton, on some real shit, you evolved. Aaron Pryor even said he should have took that damn payday. He was being
Aaron Pryor know he should have took the money.
And he robbed the fans of y'all, not even us. That would have been us seeing that shit later on. He robbed you, Mr. Shelton, and my dad of that damn fight. But he
robbed us of that fight because after he beat Arguello, everybody was what they call it, what the youngsters call it now, dick riding. Is that what they call it?
Glazing, word, all of that.
Yeah, everybody was doing that shit to Aaron after he beat Alexis Arguello twice. Everybody was on Aaron Pryor's nutsack.
He was feeling himself and then take what it was like $5 million they offered his ass some shit in the fucking 80s.
Yeah, but they said Sugar Ray really didn't want that
fight. Bro. Listen,
but look, you gotta look at how he see it though. You know how much Sugar Ray got for that first Durant fight, the one he lost?
So Sugar Ray, nigga, he got
that nigga got $9 million.
Okay,
for the first fight.
The first fight, cool. Here we go. $5 million in the 80s.
No, he got 9. No, Sugar Ray got 9.
I'm talking about for Aaron Pryor. The fight.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So if he got 9 for that fight, what you think he got for the rematch?
12.
What you think he got for Tommy Hearn?
15.
Hey, you go offer me 5, nigga?
Hold on.
Give me 7, 8.
Hold on.
At least give me 7, 8.
Hold on.
I felt it. Now I wish he would have took the $5 million because it still was a lot of money.
Because
I felt it.
You had never made 5. You had never. You could double your biggest payday, and it's.
But I just beat a 4 division.
But that's the way to duck
Hall of
somebody,
Fame fighter twice,
bro.
If you want lowball somebody, man, it's like the way to duck them.
Okay, but here's the thing though, like his bowl. I'm talking to Shelton in 80s terms. If me and you talking,
I'm listening to you.
If me and you talking in this terms, that $5 million is $20 million, $25 million.
It is. It's like $20 million today.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. I understand that. But what I'm saying is,
come on,
how's it that you're going to offer everybody else more money, but then when it comes to this dude, I'm going to lowball him.
I'm offering you double more. I'm offering you more than double than you ever made. 25 fucking million. Beat me. Then if we get a rematch, you can double that.
All right, so I got you. I got you here, Smoke. So last year or a couple of years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had the argument over the whole Boots and Brian Norman thing, and y'all stood up for Brian Norman.
Take the money.
Nah, a lot of people said, nah, man, he ain't offered Brian Norman a lot.
Nah, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I said that. I said that.
Yeah, Mr.
I
Shelton.
said that.
I said take the money.
Because you can't tell us after I become champion, I don't give a fuck if I made $3 in my last fight. I'm a champion now.
And that's the argument. Like,
So don't worry about what the fuck I made in that last fight. That ain't got shit to do with this fight.
But I kind of stand on looking being wrong because I said either take the money or make your money in a couple of fights, and then they cashed your ass out against Devin.
And that's what he did.
So, I mean, I was wrong, but I was right. But I wasn't wrong because I'm right. Because even when I'm wrong, I'm right because I was right.
And you gotta remember, Bo, you gotta remember this too, homie. The way Pryor looking at it is, you beat Duran, but Duran ducked Arguello. I beat him twice. You ain't fought nobody as good as Arguello. That's how Aaron Pryor was looking at
it. And you Sugar Ray and you like, yo, listen, I want to fight this motherfucker. And the most they trying to let you offer him is the 5. They not budging. They ain't trying to go 5.7. They ain't trying to go 6.2. They ain't going more than 5. He said, yo, bro, take it or leave. I got all this other shit up here I can do. And I'm coming down in weight. I'm not even asking you to pull up.
That's what Ray wasn't gonna do. No, he was gonna fight Ray. He was coming up to 47. That's what he was gonna do.
See, he went, but he wanted to fight at 40.
Oh no. Ray wasn't coming down for no Aaron Pryor. Come on, man. Come on,
See,
man.
so now we got this whole that's a real thing, man. Was it either 40 or 35? You want him to come down to? So, man, listen.
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes by y'all being young, I'm telling y'all people who was there. Y'all don't realize how big Sugar Ray Leonard really was.
No, we really do. No, I do.
Sugar Ray Leonard
yeah, he was the 80s. He was a golden boy.
No, because listen, to go from 35 to 68 to 60, like yo, bro, and be knocking motherfuckers out and then and beat motherfuckers' brains in and shit like that. That's different, bro. Like
Sugar Ray was big. I mean, he was up there with Michael Jackson, is famous. Sugar Ray was big.
Yeah.
He was big. So anybody who wanted to fight the Sugar Ray had to acquiesce to him. Anybody.
Mr. Shelton, am I out of line saying at the time he was the heir apparent to Ali because he did have his damn training?
No, you right on point with that. He wanted to be Ali. Wow.
Yeah, my man was.
And Bo, that's another reason right there that my dad was like, man, you old fake ass nigga, you old fake out. Like I'm saying, like, bro, I got like, yo, bro, like when you hear me, like, bro, I got one of them niggas, bro. Like I tell you that, I tell you a story about this nigga. Just to let you know where I come from.
How old is your pops?
He was born 1949.
How old is your pops?
He was born 1949.
Huh?
He was born 1949. August 1949.
Okay, so you got to remember, to us people around our, your pops, people like me, your pop, his era, Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X, they were the epitome of our black manhood. That's what black men wanted to be.
And Jim Brown, right?
Bro,
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. I don't give a fuck what any running back do. Like, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. The only running back, I'm gonna be real with you. In the last, since I've been born, bro, before, like, he told me Jim Brown was the best. Barry Sanders was cool. He didn't fuck with Emmett. He liked Jerome Bettis because he's a Steelers fan. But after that, he didn't like no other running back. till Derrick Henry. He was like that motherfucker right there. I mean, we had the Bo Jackson.
He ain't even like AD.
Who was the best running back y'all ever saw? Who's the best running back y'all ever saw?
The best running back
in your whole life.
Me?
All of y'all.
Me personally,
Barry Sanders.
Yeah,
but
Barry Sanders.
Okay.
Too, man.
I'm telling you.
Hell nah. Emmitt Smith all day.
Hell no, man.
Emmitt Smith. Okay, Emmitt Smith. That's a good one.
No problem with you, like Tony. I don't have a problem with you.
He wasn't even Emmitt Smith wasn't even the best running back in his era. That was Barry, man.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
With you.
Who has all the records, Emmett?
See,
man, after Barry retired, it took him.
And the reason I'm saying, hold on, y'all. And the reason I'm saying that is
Barry.
The reason I'm saying that is this.
More long yards than any great running back, right?
You do realize
this is what I'm saying, Smoke.
Average more yards than any other running back, right?
Hold on, wait.
But this is what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm hearing what y'all saying, right? Mm-hmm. And for everything y'all saying, because the best running back I ever saw, with my own two eyes, was O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, see?
O.J. Simpson was a bad motherfucker. But I'm saying that to say this. All of these motherfuckers that you mentioned call him Mr. Brown.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes. That's why I'm like, my pops is like, Jim Brown is the baddest motherfucker. Like,
he's the man. He was the man until he passed. Jim Brown was the standard. He was the guy.
Yes. So I got a whole, like, when sometimes when y'all be like, damn, Pop, it's like, yo, bro, like, I'm built to, like, bro, Marvin Hagler, fuck Sugar Ray Leonard, like bro, like Jim Brown, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Barry Sanders niggas is cool. Like, bro, he didn't fuck with no running back till after the bus. He didn't fuck with no running back to Derrick Henry. I'm fucking being real with you, bro. Like, I'm just being real with you. Like, this
I love me some Derrick Henry too, but in this era, it's kind of hard to even compare him to Emmitt Smith because this era is different. These dudes are different, man.
He's not.
These dudes ain't running from. Emmitt Smith was running away from Lawrence Taylor. These dudes ain't doing that.
Oh man, nah. I put it like this. I'm
not finished. This is what I want to say. My dad is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. The nigga, now listen, he had me in North Carolina. He raised my two sisters in North Carolina too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The middle sister here's the bad part. Guess what fucking fan she is?
Say again?
My sister that's older than me, the middle sister, she is, guess what fan she is? My pops is a Steelers fan. So that automatically she's now what fan is she? What fan you think she is?
Steelers fan, she's probably a Cowboy fan.
Nope. Even worse.
The Steelers Browns?
She's a Ravens fan.
Oh, she a Raider fan? She one of my people.
You said Raiders?
Ravens.
Yeah, because the Raiders and the Steelers in the 70s.
Yeah,
that was the biggest rivalry in football.
That's my type of person right there, Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the biggest rivalry in football in the 70s.
My sister is a fucking Ravens fan. My dad's a Steelers fan.
Oh, the Baltimore Ravens. He's Baltimore. Oh, yeah, that's bad for Steelers. Yeah.
She live in Maryland. So, nigga, football season is crazy for me over here, like, because, like, you know, he didn't birth her, but he raised her. So, like she brutal with it. Like, she Hasidian, but come football season, she brutal.
Hey, did you hear what happened today? This is when you know your career is over somewhere. You hear what happened today, right?
What happened? To my Tyree Hill?
No, I'm talking about motherfucking Anthony Richardson in Indianapolis.
Oh, what happened, man?
They said, nigga, you can go find a trade. Whatever trade you find, we'll okay it. You go find a trade.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. Listen.
Hey, you can go anywhere you want.
Listen.
We just want your ass out of here.
Listen. Here's the thing. I don't care, black, white. I mean, no, but no, I ain't gonna say that. If they can finally get rid of you and prove they can get rid of you when you white, that's one thing. That's one thing. Right? If they can Jay Cutler you, that's one thing. But when you black and you a quarterback and you take yourself out of the game to try to catch a breather, listen to me. You can do that shit at defensive back, cornerback, linebacker, nickelback,
Hey, shut up.
wide receiver, running back, tight end, probably tackle sometime, but as quarterback, you cannot, like, there's got to be some way that you can manipulate the game to where you can get your motherfucking breathing.
No,
I mean, I look at it like this, man. It depends on your value, right? They found a quarterback now, so they like, well, shit, go ahead, move on, go find a trade. We already got a quarterback.
You have to, as a black quarterback, knowing that they have no other choice than throwing you in here. You got to know that, like, I'm not gonna be comfortable here. Like, right? They're not gonna be. They looking to replace you as soon as they draft. Like Shannon Sharp already said that shit. So in the game, you already know that you got to get off, and then here's the thing: he didn't have to go back to them when he did. When he was hot and had his little name, he was supposed to pop off and do what he's supposed to do. He went back. Just saying. So, like, but no, like, Anthony Richardson will be a good number 2 somewhere, anywhere in the NFL.
Like, he better do like Sam Darnold, just look around and get hooked to the right team.
But listen, every quarterback has to get the right situation, and then you can see if they even worth what you're talking about, right? Like, Kirk Cousins has just been milking shit forever. He really not even worth it.
He's a decent quarterback, though. I will say that.
A decent quarterback gets you damn hundreds of millions of dollars.
I know. I think quarterback position in general is really the diva position, because at the end of the day, you ain't even got to do good.
Diva. No. The wide receiver position.
No. I know they call wide receiver the diva. I'm saying, in my opinion,
definitely a diva. It's definitely a diva. It's definitely a diva position. Listen, to win.
All I'm saying is this. When it comes to quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. This is the only position in the NFL where you ain't really got to do shit, and you get a huge payday because they say, "Hey, it's the market." You ain't got to do a damn thing except be a starter, and you could get a huge payday because of the market.
Because right, here's the market, right? It's so much money that they playing around with. You know what I'm saying? That when you look at it on the team, the quarterback, the guy that's supposed to score you the most points, like, no matter how much, if the wide receiver catch it or the running back catch it, or if you hand it off, like unless you hand it off to the running back and he go get it, like the screens and all that other shit, everything is on the quarterback. Even the setup for the field goal go to the quarterback.
Yeah, because it's a narrative driven league. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sam Darnold went from seeing ghosts to winning the Super Bowl. He didn't even do shit in the Super Bowl, really.
No, like, he did. No, he didn't. But what he did was, like, he got him there, right? And then the defense and the running game was able to finish it off.
No, but what I'm saying is that you ain't even gotta be a franchise quarterback. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, be a decent quarterback and manage the game properly and become a champion.
Just get me there. And there's been a lot of like, listen, if you can tell me you can tell me the last 5 quarterbacks that won the Super Bowl, that won it like on their arm like that, and they was just like the pure genius behind it. Name them for me. Without running game and defense and shit like that. Like the defense was just phenomenal. The running game was like just tell me like.
I will say this: you're not gonna win a Super Bowl without a good defense. It just ain't gonna happen unless both defenses are trash.
There's no way you're gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, like when you talking about like quarterbacks that just like won it on their arm in like the last 5, 10, 15 years, it's gonna be Tom Brady.
Even I to be honest, I can't even say him. To be totally honest with you, because he always had a great defense.
Matthew Stafford.
But check it out. I can't say Matthew Stafford did it on his own. He had a great defense.
Exactly. But still, at another point, the team they was playing, like the quarterback had to figure out some shit. Get you some points. Like the quarterback, like
yeah, I tell you.
No, I'm saying like the offensive coordinator got this, the head coach got this, but like you're not out here playing these games. You're not playing and seeing what's going on. And you're not playing like this is top level at the time. Like everybody is on the game. And you give me this play, give me that play, but I'm about to run this. And when I say that, like when I say I'm going Brady Stafford, because when Stafford won that shit when they won it, like Matthew Stafford had to really go down and get that shit.
What do you mean, Smoke?
When Matthew Stafford won his Super Bowl, like remember that they had like Cooper Kupp went from an average receiver to the best receiver in the league.
Triple Crown winner, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Super Bowl MVP.
So at a certain point, like if like you can look at it this way, right? And I'm not even calling him this way, but if a motherfucker like Terry Bradshaw can disregard and call his own plays, and Jim McMahon can tell his coach, man, fuck what you talking about. I'm about to run this. You trying to call all this damn other shit, throw the ball to Walter and let him get busy. Or throw the ball to Willie Galt because after the play action, they can't nobody fuck with us. Like, fuck what you talking about. I got a bunch of plays on my wrist. I don't like shut up. And
but it's only certain players that's gonna be allowed to do that. You got your Peyton Mannings can do it, your Brady's can do it. Your fucking Matthew Staffords can do it.
Yeah. Your Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes can do it.
Yeah. Your Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew retired. I'm talking about guys still in the league.
No,
Drew did it. Yeah, Drew did it. Peyton Manning did it. Joe Montana did it. You know, Troy Aikman did it. Fucking Terry Bradshaw did it. You know, them guys can do that. You know, that's why they don't. That's why if you listen to the old school quarterbacks, when you ask them, is Brady the GOAT? They say, no, he ain't the best.
He one of us. He did this shit record.
He ain't one of the best. That's what you heard Terry said. Terry said, well, I won with the 4 Super Bowls and I never lost. I didn't have no radio in my helmet.
Yeah, but he also wasn't the.
You could hit me below the knees. I had to play football. I couldn't stand there and not be touched. So don't tell me how great this guy is when you can't touch him.
I mean, that's true. That's true, but he also wasn't as talented as Tom Brady either, though.
He never said he was. That's the argument that people use, and you got to listen to what he said. He never said he was as talented as Tom Brady. He said he didn't have no radio in his helmet. He didn't have nobody telling him what to call. He called the play.
I'm out here. I see what I see. Fuck what you talking about. I get what you're trying to say, but you not down here. You not out here. You don't see these motherfuckers coming after me like, listen, I know we need to call this because he gonna block for this amount of time. I can get it down here. I got motherfucking Lynn Swan and who's the other receiver?
Yeah, the running back, Franco Harris.
Yeah, Franco Harris, but you got 2 Hall of Fame wide receivers as well. Stalwart.
And all the quarterbacks we named, Bo, like the Breezes and them, their coaches would take the minutes. Them dudes would be like, nah, we ain't running that shit. Fuck what he talking about. This is what we do.
My only thing, some of these quarterbacks are naming. I don't know if they was override. Like I don't think Drew Brees was overriding his coach when his coach.
Yes, my nigga. Yeah.
No, Sean Payton.
That's
Sean Payton. No. Listen, Sean Payton is a genius offense caller, and he ain't gonna let you override him like that. And it ain't gonna happen with him.
You know, if I'm on the field, and I'm a Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah. I'm changing this play. Now, that's why you would see sometimes when Brees come off the field, they would argue. He wouldn't cower down like Russell Wilson sit there and get cussed out like a bitch. Drew Brees never did that.
Bo, who you gonna pull me?
He never got a Drew Brees like that.
No.
Never.
Hey, Mr. Shelton, in your words, who the fuck you gonna pull me for, motherfucker?
Nah, but hold on.
And here's what kills it. Bo. He don't even get at Bo Nix like that. He got at Bo Nix like that one time and got cussed the fuck out.
Yeah,
Bo Nix cussed his ass out.
But he still be going at Bo Nix regardless of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So no, he and you can't tell me he got more respect for Bo Nix than he had for Drew Brees. You can't tell me that.
He'll get fired.
I refuse to believe that.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm
he
saying
won a Super Bowl with Drew Brees. So
I understand that. But what I'm saying is that he the one that brought Drew Brees back to life. Remember, Drew Brees' career was technically over. The motherfucker got benched.
Miami fucked up. They thought he wasn't going to heal. Miami fucked up. They had him.
No, I'm just saying.
But they didn't want to sign him because he was hurt.
He got benched for Doug Flutie. You know what I'm saying?
That was in San Diego. Yeah, that's in San Diego.
So what and also check this out. He wasn't producing so bad that they ended up drafting another quarterback to replace him.
Where? What are you talking about? Where?
Why do you think he left San Diego? They drafted what's the name?
Phillip Rivers.
The guy Phillip Rivers. Yeah.
Phillip Rivers.
They drafted him because they didn't think Drew Brees was producing. Remember, he had all that hype coming out of college.
No. See, that's where you got it fucked up.
Man. Even Shannon Sharp touched on this, man.
Bro, Drew Brees was producing. They didn't have no faith in him because that shoulder injury.
No, this was before the shoulder injury, man.
No, it was not.
Trust me. Even Shannon Sharp touched on this. Drew Brees coming out of college was one of the hottest quarterbacks coming out of college. When he was at Purdue, he was doing this thing. They said, "Oh yeah, we got this dude." And then they realized, like, man, he ain't even producing like that. Come on, man. And before the shoulder injury, they were already putting in Doug Flutie because the man wasn't producing. That's what I'm saying. That was before the shoulder injury. Even like Marcellus Wiley was talking about that. He was like, yeah, man, shoot. Like Doug Flutie was the one producing for us because Drew Brees wasn't living up to the hype. It wasn't when he got with Sean Payton that he you know what I'm saying? Like he had a rebirth.
Like if you got like Doug, you already know if you put me in, there's no way I'm going like I got nothing to lose and I can do whatever I want. So he definitely wasn't even to the goddamn playbook at all.
And the only thing what really helped out Drew Brees because the year they drafted Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees all of a sudden got hot. But that's when they had that new coach. Was it Marty? No, it wasn't Marty Schottenheimer. I don't know who it was.
They got an offensive line. They got some receivers. And then finally, when he got something to throw to and some protection, they drafted a bigger, stronger quarterback. And who ended up having the better career just as quarterback wise? And there's a whole lot of times, bro.
I get it, but what I'm saying, you gotta credit Sean Payton.
The coach you talking about, Ball is Marty Schottenheimer. They had Marty Ball.
Oh, okay, it was Marty Schottenheimer. All right, okay.
But what I'm telling you is that, like, hey Manny, that's definitely disregarded a whole lot of Tony Dungy shit because you ain't out there. Tom Brady definitely disregarded a whole lot of damn Belichick shit. I'm telling you that Stafford, like sir got Stafford, like Montana, Kelly, Elway. Like, I get what you're saying, but right about now, what they about to bring right here, you don't understand. Why you ain't called us? Call because that shit ain't about to work, bitch. That's why. Real talk. You can say what you want and all of that, but
so my thing is the reason why I said sometimes you gotta credit the coach because I'm gonna give you another example. As talented as Aaron Rodgers is, motherfucker only got one Super Bowl ring, just one.
Yeah.
And reason why because in his mind he think he knows it all. Oh, I know it all. Instead of sitting there listening, he just act like he knows it all. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he only got one ring. And
but look, think about this too. Think about this too. Look at the teams that kept him from getting to the Super Bowl.
Like all right, so the Giants was one of them, right?
Them Giants teams were good. No,
I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers, right? That Giants.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the teams that kept him from getting to the Super Bowl. Them Giants teams he lost to were good. That motherfucking Seattle team he lost to was good.
Now hold on, wait. Whoa. Hold on before. Now that Seattle team, Mr. Show. Am I lying? Well, I'm about to tell you the truth. Russell Wilson threw 4 or 5 picks that goddamn game.
Huh? Yeah, he's doing a bunch of picks.
The one touchdown he threw was lucky as fuck. And like, come on, man. Come on. Like his defense, like kept him in the like, nigga, you threw 4 to 5 picks.
Now let me ask you this, Bo. Let me ask you this, Bo. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Dan Marino was?
No.
Talent wise, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
No, I don't think so. No.
Talent wise, yes.
And Dan Marino only got the one.
Dan Marino
got the one, and he didn't win it.
Dan Marino is nice, but he was a statue. At least Aaron Rodgers can move in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Aaron Rodgers.
He could have been. Look. He could have been Aaron Rodgers.
Hold on.
He could have been Aaron Rodgers mixed with Lamar Jackson, and them 49er teams still would have pounded his ass.
Man, Aaron Rodgers didn't even have the wide receiver talent as a Dan Marino. Dan Marino had the receivers.
Talking about
Mark Duper and Mark Clayton.
Mark Clayton. Then he had the running back I forgot his name. Man, that was an offensive. Listen, he had an offensive head coach.
Only
offense was clicking, bro.
Only had speed. What I'm telling you, only had speed. Now, Aaron Rodgers had inherited what Brett Favre had, what was outrunning receivers. In a system that was built for him. A West Coast offense. Real talk.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think Aaron Rodgers, talent-wise, is a better quarterback in any way than Joe Montana?
Definitely
not. Talent-wise, yes. Talent, yes.
Nah, Joe the GOAT.
I'm talking about playing the position of quarterback in the National Football League.
Nah,
I ain't talking about arm talent, being able to run. playing the position of quarterback in the National Football League. Who was better?
So we kind of running it as well, right?
No. We're not talking about arm talent. We're not talking about athleticism. Playing the position of quarterback. Control chaos. You dropping back and throwing the pass when you know you about to get killed. But you got to stand in there and throw it. Who would you trust more? Joe Montana or Aaron Rodgers?
See, it's easy. See, it's easy to look back and say that, right? Because the obvious answer on surface is going to be Joe Montana, right? But Joe Montana had a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame wide receivers, Hall of Fame.
It wasn't Hall of Fame, bro.
Like this dude Joe Montana he was on a fucking stacked team.
But it wasn't Hall of Fame then. They was like,
but that shows you how good. That shows you how different, and that shows you how difficult it is to make it, and that shows you how good the league was back then because that team was stacked. That team went to back-to-back in 88 and 89. They won their first Super Bowl in 81. They won their next Super Bowl in 84. They didn't go to the Super Bowl every fucking year.
They thought Bill Walsh was crazy running that fucking offense.
They got beat by the Redskins. They got beat by the Giants. They got beat by the Bears. They got beat by the Redskins again.
Well,
it was different.
Well, we know. I mean, we know the reason why they really lost to the Giants because that's when Joe got hurt.
Joe got hurt twice against the Giants. The first time, remember, they blew his back out. In 86, they damn near killed Joe. Mm-hmm. Then they damn near killed him again in 90.
Mm-hmm. But by that time, he was already broken.
No, he was just came off 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. They was going for a 3-peat. Joe had just won the MVP of the league. He was the MVP that year.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like,
yeah, Joe was the MVP that year. They damn near killed him in the playoff game. In the NFC Championship game. They blew it. And the 49ers was finna score until they blew Joe up.
Crackhead ass.
Hey, don't say that. That's disrespectful. That's the best defensive player that ever put on a pair of cleats. Ain't nobody even close.
Nobody
ain't a motherfucker even close.
Real talk. And where from North Carolina.
He's from Virginia. Originally, he's from Virginia. He went to school in North Carolina.
That boy said, I'm a little country boy from North Carolina. Y'all bring these bright lights to me. What the hell you think I'm gonna do?
I don't give a fuck about no Aaron Donald, none of these motherfuckers. JJ Watt, they don't come close.
Yeah, but that's different positions too.
They don't come close.
Y'all gotta be fair about this situation. That's a different position that he's playing.
That man said Joe
Lawrence Taylor is not lining up on the defensive end and constantly going up against freaking.
Lawrence Taylor is lining up wherever he wants to. They made extra positions for him. You heard of the position called an H-back? They created an H-back just for him to help the fucking tackle.
I get it, but I'm saying to make the comparisons with Aaron Donald and you know what I'm saying, like that's not fair, man. Because
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like I didn't say it when they asked Bill Belichick. He said, "Come on, man." When they asked Bill Belichick, he said, "Come on,
man. That's his boy.
Come on, man. You can't compare these guys to him."
Okay, now
LT was a beast.
Now think about this though, bro. Think about this. Think how good he would have been if he didn't smoke crack.
With that note, I'm saying this, right? This man that did all of this, he's telling you Joe Montana to go.
Oh yeah. Lawrence Taylor said that till the wheels fall off. Joe Montana. Yeah, Joe Montana.
So, like, bro, I like that. Like, there's the they're talking about like they 94 yards away from the goddamn end zone. Everybody panicking and shit. And bro said, "Hey, yo, look, that's John Gantry down there." And he goes, and he proceeds to goddamn manipulate the goddamn defense all the way down to the damn for a touchdown. Super Bowl. Joe Montana.
Joe was the man.
I'm just saying the man was on a stacked team. You know what I'm saying?
Tom Brady wasn't.
But I'm
Tom
not
Brady
discrediting it. I'm not discrediting it. No, Tom Brady definitely was. I'm not discrediting their overall performance, but we can't make it look like they did it all on their own. What I'm saying when it comes to somebody like Aaron Rodgers, this is a guy who's more talented than both Tom Brady and Joe Montana, but his problem was he thought he knew he could do everything on his own. He like, oh no, I know how it goes. I know how it goes, and it cost him, to be honest, for him to get into Super Bowls, because when you had that mindset thinking you bigger than a team, you ain't gonna never make it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. I agree with that. Because if you look at it, sport,
And West
you look at it, Michael Jordan couldn't win until he decided that these other dudes was worth playing with, right?
Yeah, it took somebody like Phil Jackson to be like, look, man, like you can't do it all on your own. Especially you got somebody like Pippen on your squad. Like,
Come on, man. Y'all act like Jordan made the decision, man. That shit was cast upon him. He ain't had no choice. He didn't make the decision. Oh, I'm playing with Pippen. I'm gonna have to share the ball. Yeah, he had to share. He had to play team ball because he wasn't winning.
The thing was, what we saying is, after you get your ass thoroughly whipped enough times, you will come to realize, well, maybe, just maybe, I need some help. Because I keep trying to do it by myself. And if the Celtics ain't kicking my ass, the Lakers is kicking my ass, or the Pistons is kicking my ass, I need some help.
Well, somebody should have got Reggie Miller some help.
They couldn't afford to get no help. Ain't nobody trying to go to Indiana and play, man. Nobody want to live here. You know that. Home of the clan. That's the home of the clan. Everybody trying to go down there.
I mean, he should have left then, but
Reggie was loyal, and Reggie was making shit tons of bread.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Show, you see why I'm telling you come over here, man? We talk all that shit over here, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I just think Reggie was also in the wrong era too, man. I mean, you gotta go. Hey,
Bo, a lot of them niggas were. A lot of them niggas were. Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, John Stockton. You can name a few. They was in the wrong era.
I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm like, God damn, man. I used to couldn't stand Jordan, man.
Hey, look, here's the bad part. When you niggas had your 2-year run and try to do what you're supposed to do, Elijah Wan was like, no.
Elijah Wan said,
let me get that. So when you niggas, when the young blood came in, it was over with the Tim Duncan.
I'll put it like this, man. The Knicks blew the first.
I mean, my nephew is a diehard LeBron. I mean, LeBron is the bee's knees. I was over that nigga house a couple weeks ago. I said, here, I put up on YouTube. I said, sit here for 20 minutes and just watch this. Just watch it. I'm going to go outside and talk to your dad. Just watch this. That nigga came outside. He's like, okay, all right. Jordan's better.
Hey, yo, listen, Mr. Joe.
Watch it. All you got to do is watch it. Just watch it.
I'm gonna tell all y'all this shit, right? Like, I can't. Like, they had me like 15 videos I've seen of niggas that was fans, and then they watched the ultimate MJ highlight reel, and was like, all right, I get, like, even the Larry Bird, it was like, all right, I get it.
Well, you should have shown them damn Raul and my boy Chris Jackson.
Yeah, Mahmoud. I do right.
Mahmoud was the motherfucker for sure.
Mahmoud Abdul Raul.
Yeah, you should have shown him, man. That was like.
But Jordan is just something different, man. I'm a Magic
I'm
guy.
gonna tell
You
you,
know, I'm a
I put
Magic
it, I
guy.
put it like
Magic,
this,
Magic,
man.
Magic, Magic. But Jordan was just something different.
They
I
say
will say this,
Clyde
man.
Drexler used to bust his ass though.
I like me personally.
Well, I
I
know they
like
played twice in the finals, and I know what
I
happened
like
then.
I like LeBron. I like LeBron better than Jordan for one reason, man. LeBron came in and he said he realized it ain't all about him. He took a shitty ass squad to the finals in his 4th year. A shitty ass squad to the finals, bro. Ain't no way in hell nobody could take a sorry ass team like that to the finals. And
Right.
LeBron did it.
Well,
Now,
where he
granted,
messed up.
they got swept, but you know, at the end of the day, that team shouldn't even made it to the finals. Cause that was a garbage ass team, and he took them to the
That was
finals.
a garbage a bowl. I don't want to do this to you. Hey, Mr. Shaw, you got crazy background. This shit crazy. A bowl. That was a garbage ass. Like outside of the Pistons, that was a garbage ass conference. Like LeBron was supposed to get to the goddamn shit, bro. I ain't saying no lie. Like if it wasn't Detroit, like trying like repeating to go back, they were supposed to get like the East was. It was called the Eastern Conference.
Man, you know what's messed up though? Detroit dropped the ball.
I mean, no, they didn't. That boy went out there in Game 7 and gave you something like that was memorable. Like I'm not saying
I'm talking about.
them.
No, I'm talking about they had Carmelo. They had him.
All right, okay. Now, so this is what I'm saying, right?
I know you had Tayshaun. I know you had Rip, but you had Carmelo.
Here's the thing. Now, when you like this ain't you don't have an offensive type of coach.
It don't matter.
Hold on, wait. You don't have an offensive coach. You have a defensive coach, and he just won a chip, winning the way he wanted to win it. And you talking about bringing in a somewhat different type, but kind of maybe just a 6'8", 9" version.
Whatever. That was on Joe Dumars. That was his fault.
Listen. But when the head coach has a lot of people don't understand, like when certain head coaches have a lot of influence on what, like, so if he felt like that he don't want the same Iverson shit that he just came from Philly, he definitely don't want Carmelo Anthony.
Well, the thing is, he should have thought the same about Darko because he wasn't no defensive juggernaut.
Yeah, but he wanted to try to mold him into that, and Darko was more offensive player. So,
see, Darko was more, yeah.
Or the same thing that Melo was. So
he was more of the persuasion. So it was like, oh, he foreign. I can mold him. Maybe I can get a Dirk out of this. Or, you know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't want a Dirk. He didn't even want a Dirk. He wanted a defensive specialist out of him, and then maybe he could score.
But my thing is, you got Ben Wallace.
He wanted to move Ben Wallace probably to the 4, or I can't tell you what the fuck he wanted to do, bro.
Hey, he dropped the ball.
He definitely dropped the ball because he definitely was supposed to now draft Melo, move Tayshaun to the bench, and let that defense get bit, like let him build around that defense.
Yeah,
well, I put it like this: it worked out better for Detroit than it did for Melo.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. They had already won a chip.
Nah, but it worked out as far as like, where he went. Cause Melo went
because they won a chip. They won a chip when Melo was in the league already.
No, they won a chip when he was in college, and then they got that. They got the second pick.
Melo came out the same year as Darko Milicic, right?
Yeah, that was they won a chip that year.
Milicic has a ring.
Okay,
you right.
They won a chip.
They won twice, didn't they?
No.
Nah,
They
they only
only
won
won one.
once.
They won a chip that year,
They won.
right? But after that, when they started looking around and how they supposed to do it, look what they did to Dark Oak and how they started piecing away the team. And then Detroit ain't been relative since then till right now. So
Man,
you
that look, that right there is like I don't know if it's my money or what, but it's just like same thing they did in Megatron, same thing they did to Stafford. It's like they get a piece and fumble that motherfucker.
listen, man, when you trying to build a squad, right?
Football and basketball, man. I just think it's
Basketball, but when you trying to build a squad, it come down to like you need you're gonna need about 3 or 4 dogs coming off the bench. You're gonna need somebody that know how to get buckets. And you're gonna need a big body.
man, you had Mr. Big Style.
Hold on, wait. That's just the bench. That's just the bench right there. That's the bench. I gave you 5 off the bench. Starting lineup. Like you're gonna need everybody that like they probably had to be the shit in college. And if not, you got a couple of hidden gems. But you definitely gonna need your starting 5. And I don't care what nobody say. You need a 7-footer that can damn block shots, play defense, get rebounds.
Man, check this out. They would have had Mr. Big Shot, Rip at 2, Carmelo at 3.
Mm-hmm.
They could have had Tayshaun coming off the bench. You got motherfucker Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. Like, oh my God. You got firepower, and it would have been a scenario where you could have put Tayshaun and motherfucking Carmelo in at the same time.
But Carmelo is gonna go against the grain sometimes.
Yeah, that's his problem. He goes against the grain. He was on a stacked team at Denver and couldn't do nothing.
What you mean? Get to the playoffs in his rookie
No,
year.
I'm saying like he didn't even get to the finals or nothing. And that was a
Started chopping it. Okay, he went to the Western Conference Finals and lost to the Kobe team that won the damn chip. And then right after that, they start chopping the team up.
I'll be back. Go clock out.
They start chopping the team up after that. You know what I'm saying? Like he get Iverson for 1 year, then he gone. So it's like, what the fuck are you giving me? Then Kmart gone. Then
he was also being criticized for being a selfish player because he was thinking he could do it on his own.
You got Kenya Martin telling you on Gil's Arena that we get that he was a scorer, but it wasn't like that. Like he did his part for that. Like we had no problem when he getting his damn buckets. Because Kmart was like, I could have definitely damn been talking about I need this amount, but Youngin is the truth. Real talk. George Karl dismantled that fucking team.
I don't know if George Karl dismantled the team
He's not a good coach, bro.
Nah, he's a good coach, man. He took Seattle to the finals, man. I ain't gonna disrespect George Karl like that, man. He took Seattle to the finals. He made Denver when he went to Denver. He made that team a lot better than what they were before he got there.
What you talking about? The team already had some damn. That's why he wanted to go there. Because the team had some prestige. That team beat his team. With Mahmoud, Mutombo, LaFonso Ellis, like with less talent. They had way more talent when he got there and he fucked it off.
Yeah, but he also took the team. You talking about when he was at Seattle?
When he was at Seattle and they was like the number 1 team in the West Coast.
Right, they lost the first round. Yeah, that happens, but he ended up taking them to the finals a few years later anyway.
Who?
George Karl. He took Seattle to the finals. They just ran into Jordan. But Jordan wasn't even the main guy that was killing them. That was Dennis Rodman was the main one killing them boys.
I'll be truthfully honest with you, right? If you a halfway decent coach and you came up in the system, like you know what system George Karl came up in?
Nah.
Coach, he come up under the Dean Smith shit, bro. Feel me?
All right.
So even if you ain't even that good, just because of the name and where you come from, like John Gruden, Andy Reid, Steve Mariucci, there's a couple other guys, right? But like, you know what tree they come up under, right?
Nah.
Mike
Andy
Holmgren.
Reid. You talking about I know about Andy Reid and Mike Holmgren, yeah.
Like John Gruden too. He was a quarterback coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mike Holmgren had a lot of people.
They come up under. Who does Mike Holmgren come up under?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Bill Walsh. It's always a method to the madness. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like everybody that like you got to get to the root or like, yo, why this nigga like this? So what I'm saying is that in certain situations, the way that like coaches and shit be doing shit, like they feel a certain way, but motherfucker, you not out here on this field.
Yeah, but to me, coaching matters, man. Because I
definitely do. I'm not saying it don't matter. What I'm saying is that at a certain point, if I call my shot, if it work, if it don't be trying to talk to me, my nigga, because I just seen some shit because you about to like everything you've been calling, then get me knocked on my goddamn. I'm either eating grass or looking up at the goddamn lights or the stars. So I call something real quick. And if it didn't work, I really don't give a fuck. Like you really need to start listening to me. If you give me something, give me the option for the audible out of that shit. And I'm gonna take it like if I see it. If I'm your franchise quarterback, you gotta trust me. And that's just real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we've been like we pushing, man, 4 hours. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, Bo?
Yeah, just thanks for having me on, man. We'll chop
Oh,
it
man,
up,
man, you know I'm chopping it up, man. Birthday, damn smoke, running it up, you know.
Yeah, happy birthday again, man.
Yeah, man, because you know, I like, bro, like shit like that. I remember punk ass goddamn like I don't even want to like yeah, nigga with those sweet ass goddamn teacher talking about some. I don't know if you're gonna make it 18. I'm 45, bitch. I wonder if you still alive, fat motherfucker.
Damn.
Real talk, you talking about I ain't gonna make it to. And that was in the 5th grade, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you must have been a menace.
Nah, like, okay. I'll tell you this, bro. Like coming from cause I don't know, cause like we're living down south, right? Living down south, if you look grown up in their eyes like you're supposed to when they're talking to you, and they trying to tell you some shit that you ain't trying to hear, and you just be like, all right, okay. All right. They don't like that. Down south, they don't like that. And they try to, at the time, they try to do this and label you and shit like that. So Like, but my parents raised me because I got a mother and a father, at the same time telling me, look at me when I'm talking to you. Snatching my goddamn face, so I'm trying to hold my face down. I know. Like, so if I'm wrong or right, I'm gonna look you dead in your damn eye. I ain't about to look over here. Nah. I'm gonna look you dead in your fucking eyes. And if you're wrong, I'm gonna light your ass up. If I'm wrong and you making your point, you know, I gotta hold that shit. And that's just is what it is. That's how I was raised. So outside of that, like that's what I'm talking about. Like sometimes you gotta call your own shot. But on that note, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Great birthday, Smoke. Bowl, I'ma holler at you, bro.
All right, man. Peace.
Roll up. Line at the door so clear. Back of the room, all cheers. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here.
Yeah. Snap back low, ash on my sleeve. Whole crew lit, got tricks up the weed. Eyes half closed, still see it so clear. If you came for the quiet, wrong vibe in here. Posters on the wall, old heads nod. Young bucks wildin', phones on record. I crack one joke, whole row in tears. Said, pass that, homie, bring that smoke over here. Whoa. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. Hey. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Crowd so thick, can't see the stage, but I hear that roar, feel the wave, lighter in the air than 2 to 10. Some came strangers, leaving as friends. Jokes too real, truth too raw. Laugh so hard, tears might fall. I lean to the side, whisper in your ear, you ain't gotta hold back. Bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. Yeah. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Hands up if you feel that vibe. Hands up, hands up. Let the stress all slide. Hands up, hands up. If you made it through the year. Hands up, hands up. Bring that smoke over here. Woo! Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here, yeah. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here.